you heroes, sanctioned killers, helpers of ne'er-do-wells, and uh, the other ones, the ones that do well. Um, this little bit of a gray party that is mostly good. Um, you guys have done some great work recently, even more adding to the tally of like probably a good aligned party. You guys went all the way into the depths of the lost level of the sixth level of the dungeon. You found the dagger of blindsight. You returned it all the way back to the warlord, and made some secret paths away and through the drow strongholds. You turned over the dagger to Warlord Azrok. And with his sight returned to him, he could now lead his troops in glorious battle. And with that, an unexpected but entirely merciless slaughter began. The hobgoblins, goblins, the bugbears, and a number of other individuals who are willing and ready to help out aided the Legion of Azrok in their domination and return of their land of the third level. The third level has been claimed in the name of Legion of Azarok. You guys have all been made fast friends of the Legion henceforth. You have a permanent residence now with the Legion. You also have been granted the agreed upon bag of gold and a number of bodyguards and spies. Oh god, what's your name? Philippe. Philippe Gaston. He ended up freeing a drow who was undergoing some torment, and a warrior of the drow people who pledged his sword and service in thanks for his life and the ending of his torment, to Philippe, who proudly accepted his pledge of companionship. With that, though the Legion now has a lot more territory to keep an eye on, and they're spread a little bit more thin, they have been bolstered by the previous slaves of the Drow. An assortment of various monstrous creatures have now turned to their side. Darwin and Katosh, together, were able to purge the disrespect done to the Temple of Onatar, and Darwin, though retaining the agency of his own creative ability, did acknowledge the goodness that Onatar brings to the world and received a boon, whether it be from his own faith in his own ability or something beyond, or maybe perhaps if he is real Onatar himself, a little bit of power has been put in Darwin's heart. Incredible. And with that, our party has all but to do, or all they have to do is but to decide what is next on their adventure. The third level has been taken over by a faction that is more than friendly with this party. What would you like to do next? Group, fellas?
I just got back from Duskhaven.
That is true. Two other notes that are important to note. Katosh completed the side quest that was given to you guys by I could go find their family name, but basically going and looking for an errant family member who was up to no good. Katosh found the family signet ring and the finger that it's meant to be on around the neck of the warlord Azrok, and his corpse and his belongings all left around. He was put down for his attempts to begin a profitable slaving ring, which the warlord Azrok did not take well at all, apparently.
And Katosh agreed with.
Yep, and that's fair, which is about as fair as a reason to kill someone over. And lastly, yes, indeed, Nero, making good on the second side quest on behalf of Three Strings, delivered a pouch of some gemstones to a bartender, a half-drow lady in Duskhaven, who revealed to him a very large, very safe house that is run by the Esoteric Order to keep an eye on things in Duskhaven. This party now has a safe and quiet place to hold up if they ever decide to spend any amount of time in Duskhaven going forward. It shouldn't be so dangerous going forward. And considering how far you are from the surface, Duskhaven is probably looking more and more like a good place to maybe sell goods and like rest your head and so on and so forth. But anyway, yes, thank you, Nero. That is indeed the extent of the recap, I believe.
So yeah, yeah. So yeah, guys, now we have a safe house down Duskhaven. Even we should be able to shop around there a little bit as long as we keep our heads down.
That's that's fantastic.
So, so now, what do we want to do next? You want to finish up on this level, then head down to fourth, head up top, or head Duskhaven?
Well, I would say now that the um, ruling faction, the Drow, is kind of ousted, we do have much more freedom to explore. We could finish up in this level if we haven't, or we could just go down to the fourth and carry on the mission with our new compatriots. Feel like nod to the hobgoblins who are with
Yeah.
We'll have names in a minute.
us.
Uh, yeah. He gave us, I think you said, Ryan, 2 bugbears and 6 goblins.
No, two hobgoblins. I think it was five, 4 or 5. I'm gonna double check, but I believe it was like
I think it was like a handful. It wasn't
Or
a
something. It wasn't
lot.
big, but it's something. It's a crew.
it was like three or
Darwin,
four of them.
you look extra inspired today.
Thank you. I feel that I've connected really with like the arcane made manifest, if that makes sense, forging the arcane into something more ideal. Yeah, I
Of
just
course, that makes sense.
yeah.
Congratulations. I hope I was able to help somehow. You look better
No,
for it.
thank you. I I feel very confident in the direction myself and all of us are going.
I like that. Philippe, you always have a good lay of the land, good head on your shoulders. Do you have any direction?
Well, generally, my thought is that shy of some very specific tiny spots, most of this level, my gut check is that we've seen it either in the the search for the hobgoblins moving up and down the river or the routing of the drow. Most of this space has been dug out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um, so my inclination would be to, unless we have unless we have business that needs to be done in Duskhaven, if we've got to resupply or shop or something like that, then moving on to the fourth floor and probably going by river since we can walk onto it now. Uh, I think is probably the way to go.
Could also just turn and say, Princess, any thoughts?
Mm, No, I pretty well agree with you guys that there's more to explore on this level, then I'm happy to do it. But if we finished it, then I'm ready to go deeper. Um, Ryan, could I like make a check to know like how much we have left on this floor?
I don't no check really required. You guys have pretty much quote unquote completed the level. There might be a couple nooks and crannies you guys haven't visited yet. Whether due to because yeah, you know what, there's plenty of places you haven't visited on this level. Specifically like homes or abodes within the actual like territories of the hobgoblins. You haven't explored all the homes and all the nooks and crannies. But all of the major objectives and sightseeing stuff has been completed. You could go like do the completionist thing and like go inside every house.
Search for more quests.
Yeah, you
That's
could go
inside your
searching.
house. Open
There's
up.
no more markers on this level.
Nothing explicit. No. Like, unless you would like to assign an objective to yourself. No, you've done pretty much everything that could be done.
I'm good moving on.
this.
Level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, as Philippe said, I'll prepare a water walk.
Oh,
Ritual.
wait a minute. Gosh, like how many people can get in that?
Believe.
Oh yeah, keep in mind, you guys, your group has grown. You've got 7 goblinoids. You've got the Drow, and you've got Zarn now. So, and then there's Smokey as well. But Princess can fly. So you guys
Can we
have.
ask the warlord for a boat, perhaps?
Actually, we'll just ask.
Up to 10 willing creatures.
We'll just pony up some coins for the ferry guy, the guy who's pulling the boat.
Yeah, that's true. I'll try flicking a couple gold in the river. See if it makes them come.
I mean, we could walk down to level 4 if we need to.
Oh, Katash can't do water walk on the size of a party now, especially considering the hobgoblin crew.
Yeah, the goblin crew.
Mhm.
We could leave them here and come back up when we head back to the top side.
No, let's just get the ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katash, you like throw a couple coins into some water, and you're like,
9, 10. Okay, wait, if 3 of us carried a goblin. Oh, no, there's still the 2 other guys.
from the water,
Yeah, exactly.
rising from the water like Davy Jones's ship. This small, not too small, but certainly enough to carry a couple people. Yeah, gondola, I guess, kind of dark gondola rises up with the hooded individual.
Very prompt. This should cover them, and I'll count out 1 for each of the goblin crew.
Got it. Yeah, the goblins go. I mean, yeah, like we're scouts. I mean, you guys want to send us to a level, we can like keep our heads down and keep an eye out for the place if that's easy for you. Like whatever you guys want.
That does actually bring something. We could route them down a different direction and get them to give us the lay of the land.
Actually, if they're scouts and whatnot, why not send them to Duskhaven to kind of map out where all of the stuff is, since that's permanently confusing as it is. That way, when we do have to go, it will be super easy.
You have a great tactical mind, Philippe.
I think that's a great idea. And we can also get a pulse on what people are saying about us too, and if we even should return. Or when it's the gossip dies down.
Who's suspicious of what? Like a little fairy carrying around a massive hammer. Well, that's a telltale sign, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
I
let's all-
suppose so.
Hey, listen, there's 5 of us. I mean, we don't have to all wander around. In fact, it's probably better we don't all wander around in a single group. So you can, I mean, like, uh, John and Ringo could go to Duskhaven, and George and the other guy. They could go over to
Paul.
the next level down or fit. No, I know who it is. I'm being a dick.
Well,
Actually, if we've got a pipeline and we've got these guys, we oughta set up a communication line for messages to the Goblin Market, all the way up to the Platinum Rest. So, if we need supplies in small volume, we can get them from Greater Sharn without having to go to Greater Sharn necessarily. If we need to send a package to our taxidermist, we can make that happen without having to make the trip ourselves necessarily.
I agree. I mean, we could probably even hire out some children from the Hobgoblin settlement to do that. Make them little runners, little birds, if you will.
Oh, whoa, they're just, wow, hey, workers rights.
Hey, no.
You can't be hiring children.
No, they're orphans sometimes. This is better than they're gonna face on the street.
Hey, we got an orphanage here. We got a pretty well established orphanage.
Yeah, let's
here.
not. Yeah, let's leave
take
out
care
the
of it.
whole child labor thing, Darwin. We don't get cracked down on by the Department of Labor.
But they're
And
small and less or easier to.
Their hands are
I think the
dexterous and good
goblins-
at putting laces through shoes.
Yeah, so
I think
Darwin. That's Darwin thinking like a Victorian era industrial boss.
Hey, in fairness, Darwin is technically underage. I mean, the earliest Warforge were only made like 20 years ago in game or something, or 10 years ago or something.
We'll table it. We'll shelve it. I'll shelve the idea.
Mhm.
But they ought to run in pairs. So a pair of Goblin Scouts to Duskhaven, a pair to act as kind of the two-step runner from here to the Goblin Market, from the Goblin Market to the Platinum Rest. And those of you who have supply depots as part of your Bastion thing, that's your buy sell.
Honestly,
They're buying stuff from Sharn proper, and they're slowly bringing it down to the Goblin Market, and that's where your stuff comes off. And we bring one scout with us to act as a peek and see. Because, for example, I don't do peek and see.
He's gonna fucking die.
Hey, don't let. Hey, I got
Don't
into
worry,
ears.
it's all good. We'll make Ringo do it. He can take it. He's been taking it for years.
That's funny.
But that's just my thought on how to kind of divvy our labor force to give us sort of maximum effect.
honestly, it'd be cool if we not now, because I think we need time to perhaps sit on the idea of how we would do this in our own ways. But we establish sort of a forward position here, semi-permanent to permanent position that we could use. Perhaps, like Philippe said, we could start distributing some of our bastions here. That way, it's somewhere to retreat once we're deeper in the dungeon. That doesn't mean going all the way topside. And if we're able to set up supply lines, set up communications, hell, if we have ways to bring some of our allies, like the Red Cloaks, in, that means they're closer for helping us. Or there are several things that we could do. I could set up a workshop here, and less eyes means I can make cooler shit.
You want to do
I'll
the
tell you
illegal
what.
shits?
Just to go on what you're saying, I'll say the goblins say we could facilitate, blah blah blah. They start talking about it above table. You guys we could totally facilitate your bastion being moved into Duskhaven, because that that building, your
Yep.
safe house, is like a 3-story manor. So we could move your shit down here, and you could not have to worry about the law. And yeah, it's totally an option. We could do that. And then meanwhile, the Platinum Rest can just be like a moneymaker. If it's a Duskhaven, it's a lot more accessible to you guys.
It's
for the rest of the campaign.
possibly, but like, then why would we ever go back up top again? Because it feels like it's nice having all the stuff in one place.
We have all your stuff in one place in Duskhaven. And then you can just send like a goblin to go collect your coin or something.
If we ever really need to talk to the great houses, if we need to do research, we're not going to have a library down here,
Yeah,
or like a useful one.
Well, and that's one of the facilities you can use to upgrade. You can eventually get for
The Bastion is
Bastion
a library or
Oh yeah, but
trophy.
I'm just saying, like from a roleplay, above table from a roleplay perspective, there's still lots of opportunities there where like a forward base of operations is not going to have everything we need to say like get through a puzzle or some shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah. And there's also factions that you're probably not going to find down here. That if you want to go like access their stuff, you're going to have to go back up top. So that's not to say that we're eliminating access to Sharn entirely. We're just we can move the Bastion down here to Duskhaven and make it much more accessible.
I think that the idea of an FOB is a fantastic idea.
I mean,
It's up to you guys. I'm just putting the option for it. Whenever you guys want.
it's possible, but the problem is it would be right next to Tarkanan, to a whole fort of people who want us dead.
Technically next to Tarkanan up in Sharn as well. They can walk down the road and try and stab you.
Yeah.
I like having
In fact, they know exactly where we live up there.
And then,
Exactly.
yeah, but I feel like it's
but there's an army down here that's on our side.
That's
How
true.
about-
You have an army next door on your side, and the Esoteric Order knows they know what they're doing. They can keep you guys quiet and safe. You're good.
how about
we could think on it and see if there's something that individually or together we would want to do, but we could just sit on it and marinate while we go and explore the 4th level a bit.
yeah, we could.
And I want to give you a bit of like an above table, like as the DM, like I'm not gonna like this isn't me trying to like sneak you into a screwed up situation. Like if you guys decide to like move your Bastion to Duskhaven, like I'm not gonna be like constantly hounding you with with shit. There'll be normal Bastion turns where things can possibly happen, like in Sharn, but you know, I'm not gonna extra screw you or anything like that.
Okay. Let's send the goblins to the safe house for now. Because they can be there, make sure it's looking strong and everything. Scout Duskhaven.
So the goblins will say, so what I'm hearing is Paul and John, because when they're together, beautiful things happen. They'll go to Duskhaven, get the lay of the land, blah, blah, blah. And then you want, you know, the other 2 guys that everyone definitely remembers to go
George
2
and
floors
Ringo.
down and scout out the level past where you're about to go.
Yeah.
That's what Mr. the Mouse said.
Yeah, level
5.
and
55. Yeah.
on level 5, do not fuck with any of the wildlife.
Got it. We will. Yeah. Hey, we'll take helpful advice. Yeah.
There's a druid down there named Willow.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Okay.
Like Philippe said, don't fuck with the wildlife. You can tell them that you know us.
So she's considered a friendly, not a hostile.
Yeah, she's been good to us. Like, in fact, I'll write them a letter in case, like, hey, these guys are cool.
Are you sure this druid lady can read?
I can't think of a reason why she shouldn't read.
Fair enough. Yeah, sure. You can write like a quick like, yo, they're good, Nero. or sup. What is it? The first thing you said to her? Sup. Sup? It's Nero. These guys are good. Winky face, or
Al
whatever you want to write.
allies, we trust them. They're good. Well, mate, we told them not to fuck your shit up. They're just scouting stuff out for us.
Yeah. Okay. You write a quick letter. Yeah. George and Ringo go. All right. We'll head over to what'd you call it? The Willowwood. All right.
Yeah.
We'll be down in the Willowwood. When you guys get there, we'll find you and tell you what we figured out. And Paul and John say, "All right, we'll head to Duskhaven. We'll make contact with your esoteric fellas and get a lay of the land there."
Yeah, I give them the passport to the house and whatnot.
Yeah. So they'll be set, and the last guy, whose name is Bob Dylan, he says, "All right, I'll stay with you guys," and yeah. Oh no!
Oh
Wait, no,
God, that
this
means
guy's
we
this
have
guy's
two
name's
Bobs
Elvis.
with us.
No, this guy's name's Elvis. This guy's name's Elvis. The two bugbears' names are Bob and Dylan.
Ah,
There we go. Much better. Goes, all right, bosses. All of you bosses. Wherever you want to go, we got your back.
Speaking of fourth level, though, that amulet's there somewhere.
Oh yeah, you're right. The Shield Guardian's amulets. Excellent.
Yeah.
Goes,
Locate object.
Elvis goes, oh, also, you guys said you completed those like two side or that one side quest with the dead noble, right?
Yeah.
I could
I
go.
mean, we haven't completed it. We haven't turned it in yet.
Yeah, I would say I could go turn it in if you want. If you want me to streamline that for you.
I hand him the backpack and I give him a pouch with 5 gold to pay him.
Oh, not necessary, but always appreciate a tip. All right.
And I'll describe the person to deliver it to up in the top.
All right.
Say, sorry, our sympathies, they were dead, but unfortunately it was because of their principles, and that is something we can't control.
Understood. He'll go, oh, and he'll kind of boogie out. And then
we'll find him
we'll
find him at the rest later.
Elvis was probably, he says, I gotta come back and try and find you guys, actually. I'll turn it in, I'll come back and find you.
Okay.
So Elvis is going to be gone for
Elvis
a while.
has left the building.
Elvis has left the building. He will be back to give you the results of your quest. In the meantime, you guys, your goblins are all scattered to go do what they do best, which is scout. And you've got some people left over. It's all right. Where to next? Says Arn.
Well, let's head down the tunnel and start scoping out the fourth level.
Fair enough. You can keep your gold, Kratosh, because you gotta take a cave exit to go down to the fourth level. If you were to take the river, it would lead you to Duskhaven. So
okay, no problem at
all. All right, cool. You guys head back down to the fourth level. Excellent. If there's nothing else, you pack up your stuff, you take off, and maybe you'll come back. But for now, you leave the Legion of Azeroth to consolidate its newfound power, thanks to all of you guys. And make your way down to fourth.
Does the goblin town have a name?
Yes, it does. It was that weird name I gave.
Goblin Markets?
Selena. No, it's not called Goblin Market. The Legion of Azeroth inhabits the third level, or at least the parts of it that were this town, which goes by the name of Stormclover, which I will post in the chat as its ancient name, Stormclover.
Appreciate it.
No problem. I'll type in. Beauty. Okay, don't mind all this. Going around the sun. Don't worry about what you're seeing. Okay. Welcome back. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome back to the Twisted Caverns. You find yourself once more in the fungal forest. Now it's up to you where you would like to go. You could either go, very simply, you guys know how to like auto-complete around down to the Willowwood if you ever needed to. But if you want to go off the beaten trail, go some places you haven't gone, I will, as usual, be your helpful guide. So, as you enter into the fungal forest, which you have already been, by the way, you have a couple of options. Yeah, you could either go east or west. You have been east, not thoroughly explored east, but you have been in that direction before. Or you could go west,
Do we
where
remember?
the forest seems to continue.
Hey, do we remember those fish people we saw down here?
I think we passed by them while we were on the river, and like we kind of looked over at the shore, and they looked over at us, and we looked over at them, and they looked over at us, type of
Want,
deal.
do we want to try talking to them? Saying hi to the locals?
You're not going to run
Eh,
into those guys unless you like. You got a little ways to travel before you get anywhere near those guys, just so you know.
Okay.
I would say since west is a complete unknown, but east is a little known but a little unknown. We go east, wrap that up, and
Clean up west.
then clean up west. But
Bob and
that's
Okay.
Dylan seemingly like look at you when you say a complete unknown for some reason. They go, "Oh, that's weird."
Do you mean Elvis?
No, Elvis is gone. No, Bob and Dylan look over when he says a complete unknown. That's
I
very
keep
funny,
forgetting which
by
ones
the
we
way.
have. There's
Just so you
six,
know.
whatever.
Yeah, the goblins are gone. They've left the building. You've got Bob and Dylan, the bugbear bodyguards, left
Mm,
over.
got it. Okay.
I mean, new Bob and Dylan.
Oh, no.
And
You
and
also, of
more.
course, got Narsmar, who will have said openly by now, like you could just call him Mar, if that's easier for you. Elven names can be tricky for some people, so he's happy to go by Mar if that makes it easier for anyone. But yes, Narsmar and Zarn and your bodyguards are still with you.
Uh, I like go over to Mars, like, so, I'm interested, like, sociologically. Why are the drow so bad? Or like, why are they
Wow,
mean?
that was a pretty intense racial thing you just tossed at me for someone who was bred for war.
Ve- Very unwoke, Darwin.
He sneers though, like the sarcastic grin of someone who's like appreciates like the back and forth. And then says, "Well, we grew up in slavery under many of us grew up in slavery under giants. We're not all bad. We're not all like them, but I I'm no what did you call it, sociology? I'm no sociologist, but I'm willing to bet cruelty begets cruelty, something like that.
I can understand my own people were born or created into enslavement and war, as you rightfully said.
Well, you've kind of seen the worst of us. I hope perhaps I might show you some of the best. Wait, can live up to some people that we lost along the way.
Mm, Same, Mar. Same. I hope. I'm a shining example of a tin can.
Uh, and he
Hey,
seems to take to that well.
hey, Mar,
Mm.
as
Yes, my
we
lord.
go forward, if you want to learn how to use the magic of your oppressors, I am happy to teach it to you.
It's a very interesting proposition. I'll have to consider it. I don't know if I fight very much like a giant, I'm more fast on my feet, but I'll definitely have to consider it. An interesting proposition. I got a feeling that Mar needs an accent. I don't know because he's from a far away land. What do we think the Zendrick
It
accent is?
oh god.
Is it like are we thinking this sort of like Norwegian because
No,
it's giants
no.
and elves and frost?
It, no, Zendrick is this continent far away with one civilized city with a bunch of wildlife. Everywhere else, it's Australia. He's the
No,
crocodile hunter.
Australia's the silliest accent in the world. Second only to
Crikey!
like,
Busting that in the
oh,
fucking dungeon.
Or
what
Norwegian
a
if you want to.
Yeah, nah,
dry
I
mate.
think it's gotta be like some kind of
He's fucking,
European.
he's fucking Warforged. Would you look at that? I'm also not Australia's not my best. Maybe it's more of like an Asian continent. Zendrick kind of sounds like it has got an Asian twang to it a little bit. And
That could get messy for you, Ryan.
no. I think I do some of them a little better than I do Australians for damn sure. There's a curse laid upon the
Or
land.
Creole.
There's a lot of slavery there. I'll think about it. Maybe like African. I don't know. I'm thinking about something. Anyway, let's continue. If
It's
anyone's
the
got some,
old.
yeah, I gotta think about a good Zendrick accent. Anyway, apologies. Let's proceed. So, would you like to go west or would you like to go east?
East.
Yeah,
East.
let's go east.
Onto paths well trodden, fair enough. Not well trodden, but once trodden. You make your way into this room, where you might recall is the room where those things like fell from the roof and like hurt themselves and tried to eat you are. So you, Selena, make me an intelligence check for memory
Oh no.
as you lead the party east.
Just flat intelligence.
It could be, give me. I mean, are you proficient in any intelligence-based skills that could be useful here?
History? Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll give you. This is your history, kinda. Go ahead, sure.
I got a 19.
Wow, damn,
Not
Selena,
bad.
that's pretty good. Yeah, you start to fly over, and while this is certainly a good way to go, you do recall. It does flash across your memory. There's so many wonderful things going on in Selena's head, and one of them comes to the forefront is that, yeah, all the stalactites are not what they seem. Some might fall on you and try and eat you.
Yeah. I'll be like, wait, guys, don't forget. Those creatures will fall on us. They can't do much else, but they will fall on us.
I imagine the bugbears and the drow, all three of them are like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the help." And then I got to imagine the rest of the party's like, "Yeah, thanks, Selena. We forgot all about that." Yeah, we for sure forgot. But anyway, yes, you make your way over to that little section. What's the plan there? There is, you could go north, you could go south, or you could continue east, which is what you did before.
Do
You
we have
also
any
have
way
to turn
to
off all your lights so those things don't fall on.
do we have any way to scout? Spell or something?
I think it's in Bob. Let's see. We're going east. You said north was unexplored.
Narzmar says if you require a scout, I see very well in the dark and I am trained in the art. If you wish.
Do you need any help with that?
Uh, I will never say no to assistance when my life's in peril, potentially.
I give him a pat on the back. I use my free invisibility of the day.
Jeez! All right. Because, oh, that's excellent.
You got it for
Great.
about an hour as long as I concentrate.
Then where would you all... I think he all refers generally, but I think most of it's sort of directed at Philippe specifically. But he will say, like, what would you have me do? I'm well equipped to scout now.
Just look for potential points of interest. Don't engage with anything, and return here so we've got fewer surprises.
All right, general scout for surprises. I'll get started. And he'll just kind of like leave the party and go start looking around, see what he can see. The moment he stops talking is the moment you stop understanding that he exists. He rolls a 29 on his stealth check.
Jesus. With
Yeah,
advantage.
this guy's an elite warrior. He was like probably one of their champion warriors until they started doing the whole slavery thing, and he had a problem with that. So yeah, he's like, all right, I'll talk to you later. And there's no sign of foot, any sound, any nothing. He's gone.
Oh, I like this guy. Oh, he's our new tally.
Tally, you wake up from your stupor in that moment.
I wonder who could be.
Volume.
Skip me, Ryan.
Yeah.
And I wonder who could be our new Nero.
There's only one Nero.
Hmm. And we are thankful for it.
I give him a wink.
He disregards that completely.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
Let's carry on. I'd say maybe one of the directions we didn't go, north or
Oh, we're
south.
waiting for our scout to come back, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll say he comes back after that short conversation, yeah, and he'll just kind of tell you what's directly ahead of each of you. He goes, okay, I'm back. He's like, oh shit.
what the fuck?
Yeah, when the tensions are high and you're in unknown, potentially dangerous territory, a voice in the dark it can be a little spooky. I says, so I'm gonna try a couple of accents. We're gonna see what we got. So to the north, there is someone inside. There's a person there who seems to be working at alchemy. A human of some kind. Perhaps there is trade to be plied. I do not know. There are stalactites in the eastern direction that are not truly what they seem. They have tentacles that sprout down the walls. It seems to be a carnivorous trap of sorts. And if you were to go south, it takes you through a small fungal forest to a cave of crystals, where there seems to be a number of strange, multi-limbed, toothed creatures that are devouring the crystals themselves. That is what is immediately before you.
Sure. Do we want to go say hi to this stranger?
Or the rock chewers. Unless one of y'all are interested in playing with the tentacle ceiling fissure, whatever the fuck they were.
Yeah. I like to go north, right? To see the stranger. So yeah, what Nira said.
Yeah, maybe they have know something about the crystals and whether it's worth bother. Maybe they're valuable crystals.
Okay, alchemist first, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Mar will say the caverns beyond south of the the rock chewers. Um, oh, maybe I made a little. Oh, yeah. It says the caverns beyond the rock chewers become a long river. That is all that lays beyond there, nothing beyond the alchemist. If you wish, I might continue my scout east past the roped stalagmite creatures, if you wish. While I'm
I
in
think
sounds
that's a
like
good idea.
That sounds like a plan while we deal with these two interesting pieces.
Then I will not be long. And once more, on another very high roll of 28, he just
This
is no
guy.
longer there.
How does he do that? I could see through invisibility.
Yeah, you can see him perfectly, and then he just like
That's how good he is.
he goes like this, and you go, oh, where is he? Go running around.
Did
All
did you
right.
did you see the movie The Professional, Aaron?
It's been a while. Gary Oldman. No, no, not
Yeah, Gary Oldman plays the bad guy, but
no.
it's Leon coming out of the the corner that the guy has
Oh,
backed himself into
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
knife.
yeah.
Just
Hard shadow.
hands him the phone.
that was a great movie. I like Professional. Okay. You guys just douse your lights. You've done this before, so no issue. Douse your lights so that the hanging creatures don't fall and try and bite you like last time. And you simply make your way north.
Do we want
You make
to?
your way. Yes.
I was gonna ask the crew if we wanted to knock on the walls to alert him to our presence, so he doesn't get surprised.
Dude, I clang. We don't need to
Okay,
walk on anything.
okay, never mind. Good points.
I'm wearing 40 pounds of metal.
I did not think of that. Good point.
Yeah, though your lights are doused, you guys still fly through with noise.
Yeah.
And they don't. That doesn't seem to be the trigger for the guys on the ceiling. So but you guys come into this next cavern. Rough hewn, a rough hewn block of stone in the middle of the cave seems to serve as a table. It is covered with a set of alchemist supplies, and the walls are set with shelves of various heights that hold numerous gourds, most of which seem to contain elixirs of some kind. And standing in the middle of the room, you are indeed going to see this human. Who seems to be kind of like he's got like a thick, but somewhat long gray beard that obscures most of the bottom of his face. Long gray hair. It's not finely like it's not fine. It's not like elven hair or anything like that. It's not like really well and nice, but it's also not like crazily bushy and like. But it does obscure his face, makes it very mysterious. And he is just sort of like wearing like thick brown robes that would be fit for someone who does the work of alchemy. His hands do seem to have some like faint burns on them from using various reagents. And wears some spectacles on the end of his nose. One of them has like a slight crack in the lens, and is just kind of working away. He looks up. He says, "Welcome, travelers.
Oh,
Can't say I expected to meet many visitors in this part of the dungeon.
Well, we didn't expect to meet you down here either. So it goes both ways.
I see. Well, please come in. I am known as the Alchemist, for perhaps obvious reasons. If you wish to trade, I'm happy to trade some of my concoctions in exchange for various fungi or equipment or gemstones, most certainly.
It's like,
Well, we're the Platinum Watch, and I'm Selena Dewdrop. What kind of elixirs do you have?
Many, many, many elixirs. Let's see here. I have your standard potions of healings and a number of other fun reagents. Please gather round. Perhaps it might be easier to tell me what it is that you would like, as I have much.
Something that'll get me out of danger.
Something will get you out of danger. Away from danger, I suspect. Let me see. Yeah, just gonna look through what he has. He says, I have a potion of diminution. It could shrink you rather small. It makes it easier to slip away. I have a potion of gaseous form, which will turn you into a fine mist and make it very difficult to damage you. I have a potion of invisibility. I have a potion of invulnerability. I also have a potion of heroism if you need a last little kick of inspiration to see the battle out. All, of course, with varying levels of expense.
potion of vulnerability. How does that work?
Well, you drink it, my man. You drink it, and you gain not invincibility by no measure, but certainly an intense resilience to anything that might harm you. Resistance to all damage. Or about one battle worth, probably, but could be handy in a pinch. Could be the difference between life and death.
How much for the invisibility and the vulnerability?
Both of those will go for the same. What do you have to trade? I don't deal with gold. I don't have much use for it down here. It will have to be something of some value. These things are not easy to make, especially when supplies are limited.
What about something that'll hurt someone else?
I do have a series of such things. I have acid and alchemist fire, all of which much more cheap than the potions I've spoken of previously. You hear the clink of him going through his various bottles. See.
Oh,
Yes, acid, alchemist fire for harming people, you say. Antitoxin would be very helpful. Those would be my two major ones, and I have them in a great number of them indeed. If you wish to be personally stronger to hurt them, I might have a couple of potions. Various oils, potion of advantage, and a potion of fire breath. I might have a potion of giant strength too. Is anything sounding intriguing to you, my dear?
I'm Googling.
I can tell you some of their qualities if you wish. Alchemist's Fire, a little bit more expensive than the acid, but you can replace one of your attacks by throwing the flask at an enemy or an object within 20 feet. They make a dexterity saving throw against how well you can toss it, and then they start burning. And that burning does not cease until they're able to put it out, which is somewhat difficult to do so. Does fire damage. The acid works, well, it works quite similarly, but does more damage. It's a single splash, however, whereas the alchemist fire persists.
Hmm.
So, to translate, both of these you could replace one of your attacks. The acid is, they're both a one target creature or object within 20 feet of yourself. The target makes a dex save, which is 8 plus your dex mod, plus your proficiency bonus to throw. I'd let you use strength if you want, because it's a thrown object. For the acid bottle, the enemy takes 2d6 acid damage. For the fire one, they take 1d4 damage and start burning, which means that that damage will persist until they take a full action to extinguish it, which usually revolves around dropping prone and rolling around or finding other ways of dousing it. But it costs a full action to turn it off. And they're only like 50 and 25 gold, so they're pretty affordable.
Yeah, I'll take one of the alchemist fires.
Very good. What do you have to trade for it? He's looking for something in the realm of 50 gold pieces in worth.
50.
That is negotiable depending on the usefulness of the item.
I've got a potion of healing.
Oh, I have many potions of healing, my dear. I am an alchemist. But
Hmm.
thank you.
How about this? Well, Selena's thinking. For those two potions we talked about, how about something I have? I've noticed your glasses are cracked.
Hmm.
What if I offer you replacements and I present to him, if I presented him the lenses of insight?
Ah. What level magic item is that?
Let me Google and double check.
Common.
What was that, Dylan?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. That's really good. He'll look at them and inspect them, and he will say, "My, these are rather exceptional. Yes, I'd be willing to trade a number of things for these. These are rather indeed quite exceptional." Well, what has piqued your interest, my friend?
Invulnerability, invisibility. What are the other ones?
The invulnerability and invisibility may be a little bit worth more than these glasses, I'm afraid. For they are
Okay.
rare in quality.
Okay. How about one glass wand, two orbs as arcane focuses, and how about this? The tooth of a golden dragon.
Bye. How much is your Tooth of a Golden Dragon?
I do not know.
Tooth of a Golden Dragon's pretty good. Says, I should tell you what, for the Tooth of the Golden Dragon, these eyeglasses, and what were the other things you said?
A glass wand and two orbs, arcane focuses.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 15.
15. He says, for all this, I'd be willing to part with either the potion of invisibility or the potion of invulnerability, but I would be more than happy to bequeath you a number of uncommon potions.
I'll take the potion of vulnerability then.
Very well. He'll slide the potion of invulnerability to you, but he will keep the gold dragon tooth. He says, for the goggles, I will give you two uncommon potions of your choice.
Okay, excellent. So, yeah, just let me add this. Uh, what are the two uncommon potions you have?
What are you looking for? I have many.
Healing. I'll never say no to healing.
I have two potions of greater healing.
I'll take those.
or do I? Hang on. Yes, 2 potions of greater healing. So you can get rid of the goggles and add 2 potions of greater healing.
Got it. I wasn't using the goggles. Sorry, Darwin.
Oh no, this is what it's for. I mean, um, um, are you quite done?
Yeah, that should be it for me.
All right. Then I face the alchemist. This is quite the setup you have here. Uh,
I was like, you
this
should say
is
so.
fascinating.
It's not as quality as I'm sure some might expect on the surface, but I do my best.
It's especially impressive that you're able to have this down here. How did you source everything for this?
Great, careful, very, very careful accumulation slowly over time. And well, it helps that those monsters drop off the ceiling right at my doorstep. It kind of keeps the beasties alive.
Oh yeah, I can see how that would go. Speaking of, I do have, well, rather, I'm something of an alchemist myself, and I would uh really love to pick your brain as to any interesting uh potions or effects that you may have, and also as far as trading, and Darwin begins to like pop open like buttons and or like little pockets, and like he brings out the phase spider venom, 2 vials, cloaker blood vial, umber hulk blood vials, and starts just like, I'd be also interested in like what you feel you can make with these.
Ah, he will he will look at these with great relish and in creative excitement, sort of in his eye. Um, he says, "There is indeed much that could be done with these. Where should we start? Do you think? Why don't
Well,
we start with
the
this? Yes.
from a curious or a scientific perspective, I'd be interested to see what someone of your skill and caliber and obvious expertise, could do with this cloaker blood, because I feel that this is perhaps the more impressive specimen. I'm more just willing to trade the face spider venom and the umber hulk blood.
Well, I would say you have a very good eye to start. Uh, Cloakers are aberrations and much more difficult to come upon. They can be very slippery creatures indeed. Um, uh, the cloaker blood you're proposing to him, yes?
What was that?
The cloaker blood is what you were showing him?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
200 gold at least, but it's the description gave me. You can make like potions of stealth, I think, or something
Yeah,
along
yeah,
those lines.
absolutely. He says, yes, yes, I could do I could do one of I think you could do one of two things with this. You could do this to enhance stealth, in which you could very well create a potion of polychromy, which would allow someone and their equipment to change color combinations to chameleon into their surroundings, into the
Hmm.
darkness especially. But with a little help, it could be enhanced to a potion of invisibility.
Steel invisibility is so common, though. I'd really love to pick your brain on that other one. That one sounds interesting. That one sounds like something I would love to um, study.
Very well. He'll take out um, not really a parchment. And not really a slab of anything either. Uh, it's a little slightly grimly. It's probably like some like like leathered skin off of something, and he's using it as paper essentially. And he will take what looks to be like a custom made ink, and start writing on it. And he says, while not as potent or reliable a potion as the potion of invisibility, indeed the polychromy it is a little bit more difficult to pull off. But in the end, it's rather worthy. And I've always thought that this potion does have further applications down the line, and he will turn it over to you and he'll hand it to you. And he says, from one alchemist to another, take this. And he's going to give you essentially what would be the recipe to the potion of polychromy. Um, you can look it up in your inventory if you want the full details. Um, but yeah, it's an uncommon potion that basically allows you to chameleon into your surroundings, giving you advantage on stealth checks. For
Appreciate
now. He says, yes, take this, experiment, and see where it leads. Don't only end at the potion of polychromy. Perhaps it can be enhance your understanding of transmutation and turn into something else down the line. Who's to say?
Thank you. Yes. Yes. I like the way you think.
Always, we must seek to innovate, we scientists.
Yes. Well, I hope this is the beginning of a great collaboration.
Perhaps. Say, I feel I might entrust to you a request. There is a reason why I've decided to set up this shop on this level, you understand. I'm not here because I like the quiet. It's dangerous. I've misplaced a gemstone on this level. Uh, I would be happy to pay a premium or trade with a premium on any gemstones you find from this level specifically if you bring them to me. If we find the right one, I would be happy to reward you aptly.
Stones, sure. I mean, we can do that. Anything in particular about the one that you're looking for?
Unfortunately, not. I. Its description was indescript even to me. You'll just have to bring me what you find, and as I look through them and inspect them, I'll be able to discern which is which.
Very fair. Yeah, be happy to keep an eye out. Um, One last thing, and I'm sorry if this is an odd question, but have you happened, uh, not very recently, but did you have you happened to see a shield guardian wandering around by itself at any point here?
Shield God. Um, I hope.
Big, tall golem thing.
Ah. I don't believe I have. I would warn you that the two cabins, if you go south and then to the east, be wary. There are ropers in the caverns somewhere over there. I would also tell you, if you were to go back the way you came towards the where you probably entered the level from, if you were to go west instead of the east direction you took to get here, you're likely to find two-headed giants there. I have struck up a bit of a friendship with them. I urge you to speak with them rather than slay them on sight. They could be a boon and maybe have seen your missing creature, but I myself have not, unfortunately.
Thank you very much. I will take all that into account. And a good day.
Does the two-headed giant have a name?
Uh, well, go introduce yourself if you wish to know.
Okay. Any way to
It will not be
guarantee?
hard to miss. There are not too many two-headed giants out there.
Any way to guarantee they'll not attack us on sight? Like let them know, like, they're your friend.
No.
Okay.
You're just going to have to be friendly and hope for the best, as I did.
Okay.
But as I said, gemstones, fungus. Oh, Mr. Warforge, I have a request for a unique project I've been working on in the interest of one scientist to another.
Oh, all sensors.
If you can find me 20 pounds of edible fungi and 5 tongues of madness from the surrounding caves, uh, plus maybe a bit of gear for the price for this experiment, I might be able to put together something special for you all. An experiment I've been working on. If it works out, I'd be happy to give it to you.
Sounds great. Now, let me repeat that back to you. That was 20 pounds of edible fungi and 5 pounds of, did you say madness?
Tongues of madness. It is
Oh, tongue.
a type of plant which grows on the cavern walls in the surrounding areas. I will post on the chat.
Yeah, I'll be happy to keep that up. I do love collecting samples.
Excellent, my friend. Excellent. Well, let me keep you all then no longer from your
Oh,
adventures.
Selena, did you finish your stuff with them?
Oh, yes. Is there anything else you wanted to buy, Princess?
No, I don't really have anything to trade.
Very well.
Mm,
If you want to use these like vials of or venom and stuff, he didn't. I think he only traded with me for the cloak or blood. You could use some of my other like monster scraps.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you. I think I'm okay for now, but if I change my mind, I'll let you know.
Very well, my dear. Very well. And yes, please find those fungi, those tongues of madness. You may enjoy the results. They could be quite helpful.
Thank,
Mm,
thank you very much. And as we walk
You may
away,
leave. Um,
I whispered, Darwin, I think you and he are about to form a bromance.
Oh, already formed.
uh, I gotta check something real quick. I have news for you there, Darwin. As you're turning to leave, and like your cloak kind of turns, and most of the eyes on your back kind of scan the alchemist. Your sensors pick up from the cloak that it is detecting that the alchemist is a shape changer, and if you so wished, it can reveal to you its true form within your mind.
If Uso wished the shape changer, or if I wished to see past his illusion with, or his true shape without him
Uh,
knowing.
Yes, without him knowing, you would be able to view his true shape, and that's an important distinction. This is no illusion, he is a shape changer. So this is a physical transformation as opposed to a magical one. But if you wished, the cloak can reveal to you what he truly looks like.
Yeah, bring it up. Yeah.
I will send you a private image in the Zoom chat, Darwin.
Mhm. I'll keep that to myself until we're further away.
Understood. Yeah. At this point, you get to the little mouth of the cave here. I'm gonna say Mar is waiting for you guys there and says, uh, my Lord Philippe, and there's like, huh, for maybe some of you. At least the bodyguards are like, Jesus, I'm not gonna get used to that. And he says, just to tell you my findings, upon further exploration past the Ropers, there's actually quite an extensive cave system with a number of chambers. Engaged with nothing, but I think I found a mage to the north of some kind. Uh, he looks to have been down here for a while. He has toadstools growing off of him. Uh, I journeyed further east, and there was a crossroads, and I didn't want to venture further than that. It was getting to be quite expansive, but that is to say, past the Ropers, there is an extensive cave system.
Fair enough. Why don't you stick with us for the time being? If it's
Very well.
extensive, I don't want to get too strung out.
My thoughts exactly. I'll stay by your side. And so he will. He'll tell you in a little bit greater detail. He says, yes, it looked like something of a some kind of mage's retreat. There was a woman in tattered gray robes um, who was sitting on a rather large toadstool. She looked a little strange. She had a toad on her knee. I suspect she was a wizard of some kind.
Huh? It's another woman in the dungeon. Must be you're up to bat, Tally.
And wouldn't that be great?
All right, all right. So you guys move back into the chamber with the weird, drippy, droppy stalactite creatures. Where are you headed? Do you want to go towards the crystal-eating rock monsters, or the Roper Cavern, or back where you came towards the two-headed giants?
I'd say we take on those crystal eater things. See, might get some loot. Might get a loot drop.
Well, more importantly, if there's crystals or gems there, it might be some of the ones that Darwin's new friend is looking for. So, potentially that's a twofer, and it's relatively close.
Speaking of, and how far are we away from Mage at this point, or the Alchemist at this point?
I would say not far. You're probably
Okay.
standing. You could whisper what you want to say, and it'll be fine.
Speaking of, that goes a shape changer. We'll talk about more, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get. I'm with Nero. Let's go ahead and clear out this crystal cave. We can see if we find any of those crystals and keep your eye out for fungi growing on walls. We need to harvest some of that too. Yeah, strange.
Do any of y'all know what edible fungus or tongues of madness look like? Because I don't.
If anyone would like to make a nature check.
Yes, please.
Sure.
19.
18.
Hey, nice, nice. Are you rolling there, Steve?
Oh, I got a 2.
Ooh, got it. You're Selena. You're so used to like an abundance of nature that like trying to find it in a cave is a little tricky. As for you, Nero and Darwin, you will have noted several chambers where you guys went through what would essentially be like fungus forests. So the fungus is in abundance here, and I would say both of you are able to spot one tongue of madness in this particular chamber. Right in the center of the chamber here, you see like one of these. It almost looks like a starfish on the top, and you know that like it's essentially a root. So you have to pull it out, and it's called a tongue of madness because when you pull it out, it almost like looks the root itself looks like a long red tongue, and that's where the magical essence is. So you see that there's at least one in this cavern, and there's plenty of fungus in a lot of these chambers.
I'll just set up about to harvesting it as we go, trying to be efficient with it because not trying to slow it down.
Cool.
I'll help him.
Cool. And I'll say, Darwin, why don't you add to your inventory one tongue of madness from this chamber? We will consider both of your passive, probably perception on at this point to look for more of them. And I'll just let you know when you've accumulated 50 pounds of fungus. And we'll just assume that you're just kind of like stuffing into your pockets as you go.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Beauty. Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Katash.
No, I was just, this probably doesn't really matter, but the druid's domain is more so like the 5th level, right? This wouldn't piss her
Yeah.
off? Oh, okay.
No, this wouldn't piss her off. Yeah, that's the next level down, and they're separated by like a distance of stairs
Yeah,
and
wild.
elevation. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking about taking the fungi and stuff and plants,
Yeah. This is very far from
but
the
yeah,
middle
if
of
it's
the.
not her jurisdiction, quote unquote, then
Yeah. I think
yeah,
you're very far away.
I'll just help guide people and I'll shine lights when people need to see.
All right, you guys kind of feel your way around the cavern. Those of you without dark vision, those of you with can guide, until you get to about here. Then you can flick on all of your lights again and continue south. And you are going to get to this cavern that you guys wanted to go down, and you are going to recognize the creatures present. They are smaller than the one you had previously seen, but you do indeed recognize the Zor. Earth elementals with big old tongues and too many arms and legs. So let's roll initiative.
On these things again.
Oh yeah, baby. So many. They're hungry, hungry boys. Okay. I'm going to just put down, or we're going to make the marching order based on initiative, I think, going forward, if that is fair for everybody, so there's no
Yeah.
jams. Okay, cool. If that works for everybody. Okay, I got some work to do. Put that on in. Mr. ND. Okay. There's so many of you guys. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Who rolled a 20 or above? All right, Mar did. Mar's speedy. Uh, yeah, he's really good at dexterity. That's his thing. Who rolled a 15 or above?
Tally got a 17.
Job tab. And beat out Zarn. Who rolled a 10 or above?
13.
10.
13 and 10. Excellent. Who rolled a 5 or above?
6.
5.
6, 5. What'd you get there, Philippe? Philippe? Eric?
Sorry, 11.
It's all good. How'd you do on initiative?
11.
11. Got it. 11, 11, 11. That puts you. What did you get, Nero?
6.
A 6.
I get a 10, so he'd go right before me.
Got it. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. All right. Excellent. Let me just get our order going here. I'm going to create a bit of a narrative then with order Tau near the front, Czar near the middle, Darn to Sarn, just behind, Selena behind that, with Smokey at her side. Bad guys, the Nero, and lastly, kind of perfectly and funnily, Nero. You don't know if it's like a compliment or an insult, but the bugbears seem to be like the bodyguards seem to have formed up around you naturally. And Katash,
take it.
you're taking up the back. Okay, let me put on some battle music and we're gonna get to it. How about goblin attack? Whoopee. Okay, team, it's time. Metasmog Goetz is going to start us off. He already has his shield and sword in hand. He is going to first off unleash some drow magic and cast Fairy Fire. Sorry, Selena. I know that's the Selena favorite. He's gonna potentially get these 3 guys. Failure, failure, and a success. These 2 guys light up in a purplish fire, making it easier to hit them going forward. That is his bonus action because he's such a talented fellow. And he is then going to... I've got a feeling that these guys don't care much about poison. So I think he's just going to, like, form up here. And I think he is going to just take the dodge action, put his shield in, and let you guys kind of enter before he does anything else. That'll bring us to Talenta Jones. Or actually, Tally, you're he doesn't know how you guys fight yet. So anyway, yes, Tally, what would you like to do? I'll turn up the exposure if that's helpful. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Those red things are the creatures, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do bonus action steady aim.
Okay. Just
And-
so you know, you have advantage on these 2 guys, if that's helpful. The drow cast Fairy Fire to help out.
Oh, perfect. Then I won't do steady aim then. I'll use the longbow of the cobra.
Cool.
Sure, I'll coat the arrow in a thin layer of acid.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot with it.
Beauty.
$23 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Your acid goes through just fine.
Okay. Sneak attack. What does that second paragraph on the bow mean?
Go to the peak. In addition, the longbow is 4 charges and regains when before dawn. When you take the attack action using this longbow, you could expend one of the charge to replace one of the weapon attacks with a special attack. The special attack duplicates the effect of the acid arrow spell. Uses the same attack bonus as a normal weapon attack. So, that's a little lame. It doesn't put it on your sheet for you. I'll go check out the acid arrow spell and tell you.
Okay.
I'll send you the link too.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it, and it seems like if I had multi-attack, then my second attack I could turn into basically the acid arrow spell.
If the attack action was in the longbow, you can expend 1 charge to replace. Yeah, so you can replace one of your weapon attacks on the attack action with this, and yeah, effectively cast acid arrow.
Cool.
So I'll send you the link on Facebook, or I'll send it to you on Zoom.
Okay.
Easier.
That'll be 23 damage.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Good. Good job. 23. Sorry, I fucked up my... There we go. Okay, 63. Oh, ooh, 23. Come on. Yeah. You hit it, the acid immediately begins to burn through its rocky hide. And it sort of, 2 of its arms sort of reach out its back to try and pull out the arrow, but it dissolves in its back and really hurts it.
Yeah. The arrow does get destroyed when I do that.
Fair enough. All right, mark off 1 piece of ammunition. You have a bonus action and movement left.
Bonus action, I'll just
You could fall back like through the party spaces and hide if you wanted, like in front of Selena.
yeah, I'll do a bonus action.
You could do like 30 to there and take the hide action where they can't see you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a bonus action hide.
Beauty. Go for it. Roll me a stealth check.
$22.
Excellent. Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time catching you. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Zarn, who. Wow. What did you give him a bow, Katosh? I think someone gave him a bow.
I bought him a bow and arrow.
You bought him an actual bow, right? Okay, he's gonna come out with his new bow and his gauntlets and looking really, really proud of himself.
Braces.
Bracers, that's right. He goes, "Beware, foul demon!" And he's going to fire off.
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him so hard.
Let's see how it goes. Oh god. Yeah. Sorry, it's just a half second. Make sure I'm getting all my details right. Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's see. He has advantage because of Fairy Fire. And that'll be a hit for the 19.
Nice.
He gets the bonus +2 damage on it. You got him a longbow, right?
Yeah.
So we'll roll those ones. It's gonna be 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Ryan, that one I hit also has the slow condition too, I believe.
The slow condition? What's the slow?
The slow weapon mastery, yeah.
Which is half speed?
I believe.
Okay,
Reduces
no,
it by
10
10
feet.
feet.
Yeah.
Reduces it by 10 feet. Okay,
Mhm.
Very cool. He will fire again. Because it went so well the last time. He fires her off this time, and it's a pretty direct hit, but these things are made of stone and the arrow will bounce off. Mrs. Curses! And he is going to just kind of chill there. When you're a lycanthrope and immune to as much damage as he is, you're sense of survival skills kind of goes down. Darwin, what would you like to do, sir?
So, which one is the damaged one, and how damaged do they look?
This one is the damaged one and the slowed one. It is not quite bloody, but it's pretty close.
All right. I'm gonna activate Bob's Dragon's Breath as a bonus action and send him forward 30 feet. I'm gonna go with, let's see, with rock. Oh, acid seemed pretty effective, so yeah, we'll do the acid dragon breath. And it's a 15-foot cone. Hopefully he can get there.
He zooms forward. And he shall. And you are going to, in fact, hit all three guys.
Hell yeah. It would be a 16 to dex.
Oh, they're so good at these. That's a failure. That's a failure. And that's a failure. They all fail.
Damage is 13.
All right, 13. Excellent. Yeah, the acid works just fine. And with that, I believe our enemy is officially blinded.
Awesome. And then with the blooded one, I'm gonna send 3 missiles at him.
All right, go for it.
Eight.
Step 5 feet to the side for a clean shot.
So 24 damage.
All right, loaded into him. Yeah, 24 damage. He is very hurt. You did, yeah, blasting chunks of stone right off of his bottom. See, even one of his 3 arms gets blasted off. This guy is not looking good. He has taken 69 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm made of metal, so I'm gonna back up as.
Oh yeah. Yes, you recall. They seem to sense treasure.
Oh yeah.
I can't. And then I just like yell to the party like, I can't keep these guys from advancing on us. They'll slip right through my web. They can slip through the walls and floor, I bet. So just be careful. And let's try to bring them down fast.
Speaking of bringing things down fast, Philippe, it's time, sir.
Move. I wanted to try to move to the top side of where Bob is.
10, 20 more feet can get you to over here. Yeah, you're a little far away.
That's fine.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'll jump up a size category.
Hell yeah.
Because why wouldn't I? And
spring you forward a little bit.
I've got a perfectly good pistol, and there's one of you who's damaged.
That's true. All right, go for it.
I'm going to shoot that guy.
Cannon. Yeah, cannon. Cannon is the correct word for it.
I love when he makes it a cannon.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do any more damage as a cannon.
Yeah, which is weird.
It's only the melee weapons.
Yeah.
AC 17.
AC 17 is not a hit. So you have advantage if you didn't roll damage.
Oh, that one was worse.
Okay. Yeah, you
but
fired him. It takes a chunk of rock off, but it still ricochets off of it.
That's okay. I have a second attack, and I now have an autoloader, so...
Hell. Musket revolver.
And that's worse. That's only a 16. So, that's it.
Okay. 2 shots, and unfortunately bounces off the stone. Alright, Selena Dewdrop. The prettiest murderer who ever done lived. What do you do? Flying in?
Well, I don't know. What do I remember about these guys? Like, they...
Yeah, sorry. When you fought them, they could easily move through solid stone, as if they were made of it, and they got a pretty nasty bite and claw attack.
I'll swap to this longsword that I have.
Okay.
And yeah, attack with the longsword. The one that's most damaged, maybe. If I
You're a
can get there.
little far. Yeah, you're a little far away. So 20 feet brings you there. 10
Mm-hmm.
feet down the lane brings you to there. You can always wind up if you want. Hold an action.
Hold on a minute. No, I will cast Bless.
Ah, bless. Who will be receiving your bless?
Myself, Philippe, and who's closest to me?
Zarn is there. Mar is there. Darwin's right behind you.
Darwin.
All right, Darwin. Okay, Darwin, Selena, and Philippe, you're blessed.
Yep,
Okay. All right, that's gonna bring us to the bad guys. Okay, we're gonna just handle things like this. I think this one's going to come over you. This one's gonna come over this guy because we don't know about lycanthropes and how they work. Their whole situation. This guy. I'm gonna hold off on him. I'm gonna see how things go. This one is going to spend its first attack on Bob. Shoot acid in my face, in my eye, and I'm gonna try and eat ya. All right, here comes a claw attack. 17 to hit Bob. You're muted.
AC 13. I don't know if I would add like anything to that. I don't think so. So, yeah, hit.
All right, that's gonna be 13 slashing damage to Bob. How's Bob doing?
I believe that. Let's see, 5 plus 5 per spell level. That's 2. So 15. And you said 17?
13.
13. Okay. Bob's doing pretty badly.
Okay, so heavily damaged. We're gonna try one more claw attack against Bob, and then we need to start working on this Philippe guy. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
Hit.
For another 13.
Hold it. Hold it.
Oh, hold okay.
it.
All right.
That's not gonna work. I just have a couple of different options.
All right.
Standing right next to me, I think the best option is interception. But interception, I think, is just straight damage reduction. Yeah, it's straight damage reduction. I'm going to spend my reaction to interpose my shield in front of Darwin. Or in front of Bob.
By the way. Yeah.
And I will take 8 points off of whatever the damage done is.
All right, that turns it from 13 to 5 points of damage instead.
Well, it's still unfortunately too much, but Bob is destroyed, though. Do appreciate the effort.
The shield comes over, you catch most of it, but it kind of slices through just the edges and manages to, like, rather than actually cut through Bob, like swat Bob into the ground, you hear a crack, and Bob's little light in his eye goes out. The creature then turns its full attention to you, Philippe. As a note, the one that was being damaged by you all, that was almost dead, it goes into the rock, straight down, and doesn't come back up or out. It retreated. It left the battle. Not want to die over a couple of crystals. Okay, this guy's gonna spend his last 2 attacks on you there, Philippe. First one is a claw, which is only gonna be an 18.
That will miss.
And then the bite coming in is a natural 1. And he just kind of snaps at you, and it's very easy to get him. Next one is for you, Selena Dudra. That is going to be a 21 to hit. You are muted.
That hits.
That hits. That's going to be 9
Displacement
points of
cloak.
slash.
Oh yeah, it's a disadvantage. Yeah, thank you.
All right, disadvantage. That's going to be 14 points of damage. 14 to hit instead.
Yeah, that misses. Thank you, Darwin. Oh my god.
All right, next one is probably going to miss as well with only a 13. Third one coming in. How does an 18 do it? Better than that. 19 do it disadvantage.
It still misses.
Still misses. Oh, damn. All right, cool. Last is going to be its big bite. Oh. No natural 20 for me, and it misses. I hate this magic items that much. That is going to be, and then you guys look over at Zarn with his
You
bow.
gave it to her.
Not really. She specifically went after it and found it. Used the skills of a paladin to find it. Anyway, Zarn's in the corner going, stop it! As it's like slashing and biting and clawing into Zarn, but he's entirely immune to piercing and slashing damage, and he's like kind of crying a little bit too because it's more hurting his feelings than anything. That's gonna bring us to Nero's turn. The bugbears are saying, "Don't worry, boss, we got your back."
Hey, boss, I like the sound of that. Nice. And I look ahead, I look behind me, seeing Katash, and I think to myself, I've never tried this before on Katash. I'm going to reach out to Katash, and I'm going to cast Haste on him.
Okay, Katash getting a little haste, my friend. Hell yeah.
He gets a sugar rush.
Yeah, Katash's eyes just like pinpoint.
Your veins darken a little bit from the spell.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Let's see what happens when I put this on a cleric.
What's the song? It's like, what's the Quicksilver song? It's like,
if I could
dreams are made.
No,
Eurythmics.
No, it was if I could stop time in a bottle or something.
If I could turn back time.
could keep time.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
And I tell the
Hell
two bugbears, wait for him to charge and hold
Katash,
it.
you're like,
Yeah, I look at them and I go, "To war!" I'm about to be next, so I start running in, I imagine.
Yeah. You see Nero, he's like, he casts a spell on you, the bugbears were going, "Urgh." And you like walk by them, like, whoa. All right, awesome, Nero. And I assume you want to step to the side and give everybody passage?
Oh, absolutely. And I tell the bugbears, follow him in, wait for him to charge in, and then he'll and keep him alive.
Yeah, they'll look back at you, Katash, and say, "We'll clear the way for you, boss." And then,
Appreciate it, boys.
In the order, they're running in first, but like,
Yeah.
actually, what happens is they run in, and before they take a single step, you've already like flown in.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, they are gonna run in, bugbear style, fucking. For the Legion! For the Legion! And they're gonna run in. Do they have anything of the ranged variety? Oh yeah, right, bugbears. They have super long arms, so they have a 10-foot reach. Ooh. So they're gonna do just that. You're gonna be like sitting and be like, wow, as his giant arm like reaches over, he goes, "Excuse me, little lady," and he is going to try and grab the bad guy. Um, he has advantage, so we're gonna try that all over again. He kind of misses it, but we're gonna try again. No, he isn't able to grab him. The guy's just made of big fucking rocks. And then this guy's just gonna dash over to sort of back up Zarn, and that'll be it. Katosh, my friend, you are up and you're fast. What do you do?
Yeah. Shield in hand, mace in the other. Katosh now has 60 feet of speed.
Hell
So he will just try and get central to all of them, all three of them. And
Okay.
as he's running in, the quarry will surround him and he'll cast a Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, all right. So 30 was to there. You can do, we'll call it 10 to here, and then another 10 to here. You're in range of both at this
Awesome.
point, but we're not too worried with the haste drama. And you can, it's a 10-foot radius, right?
15.
15. All right, you're not going to be able to get all of them, but you will be able to get 2 of them.
I have a plan.
All right, all right, all right. Fair enough. Wisdom saves, right?
Correct.
Okay,
This is
That
at a
is-
4th level for the record.
understood. What's the DC?
16.
16. Okay, one just saves as he rolls a 16, the other fails.
No worries. So that'll be 4d8. The fuck? The thing is not rolling. Let me just get physical dice. 1 sec.
Of course. And as a fun flavor side note, as you guys are running in, everyone except Selena, who flies, are going to notice that the bottom of your boots are very sticky. And if you happen to look at the bottom of them, they are covered in mud and backwater. They're just
Yeah.
absolutely like
Uh,
to the ankle covered in like sticky, muddy backwater.
I got prestidigitation. I'll be fine.
That'll be 12 damage on a fail, 6 on a success.
Okay, this guy the success. And we're gonna give this guy the fail. All right. What else would you like to do? You've got
I will
got
poke the other one in the eyeball, telekinetic shove. See
all
if I
right.
can't
You want
shove
which
him
one do you
in.
want to push back? This guy or this guy?
No, I want to pull the other one in.
Oh. You think you're pretty smart, don't you? Yeah, that's only 12. So he goes, he makes like the Bowser sound and stumbles over Bob and gets hit by it. That's a wisdom save. That's called. That is he rolls very well. He rolls a 19.
No problem. So 6 damage to him. And I will now do a Radiance of the Dawn. Con saves.
Just send this guy. Okay. First guy succeeds on a 19 wisdom save, I assume.
Con saves.
Okay, so it was like
DC
25
16.
like that. Got it. So 25, 23, and the last guy rolls a 12.
No worries. So 1 fail, 2 successes. Oh shit, this isn't rolling either. Sorry.
No worries.
This is partly the reason I cast it on Katosh.
Um,
Radiance is not a spell.
So 9 plus 8, 17 on a fail.
17 on a fail. So you're using your hasted action to do this?
Yeah.
It does have a requirement about what you're allowed to do, I believe. It's like you can either attack, dash, disengage, dodge, or hide. I think it is.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. I thought just because it wasn't 2 spells. Um,
Yeah, it's
No
a little
worries.
specific, unfortunate.
no problem. In that case, I'll just do I'll just attack the guy beside me with a true strike.
Hell yeah.
This guy's always
Um,
cheating, bro.
Here's Max, I'm the best.
Oh, the healing prices just went up. Yeah, make an attack. You have an advantage because he is fairy fired. I don't know if you can cast True Strike because that's a spell. I don't know if you can do that on a hasted action.
Oh, okay, no
Can you
worries.
cast a spell on a hasted action? I'm not really.
I don't know. It's like one of the cantrip things, but probably not because I'm just not used to it. But no worries.
You can make one attack, dash, disengage, hide, or utilize attack. So no spells.
No problem.
You have advantage.
That is out of the thing. 14 hit?
14 does not hit. I'm sorry.
No problem. That's all right. I'll
Did you
be
roll
in the
advantage?
mix. Yeah, I did.
Alright.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll be in the mix with all.
Excellent. Okay, yeah. You do have a bonus action. Do you have anything for your bonus action?
Already used it. Telekinetic shove.
Right. Okay, cool. We're good. Well done, Natosh. That is going to bring us to Nerazmon. And by the way, now that you guys have all ran into the chamber, you're at half speed now. Unless you're Selena, because you're flying around and your feet aren't touching the ground. Your boots have become so covered in mud, guano, and gunk that they're getting heavy and sticky. You're going to be at half speed.
Even me?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be
Okay.
you?
Because I'm out. But
Because you're out.
Well,
You ran into the room and ran out, so
Yeah, that's why I said if you ran into the room.
that's true. So yeah, you're good for now, Nero. You haven't been inside the room yet. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Nadismar. Nadismar is going to look at the flying quarries and be like, okay. He's gonna like kind of stick his hand and be like, okay, we're good. And he is, he's paid pledge to Philippe, so he's gonna go help out Philippe. 10, 20. He'll risk the opportunity attack to get the flank. That's gonna be a miss. Yeah, he'll sidestep to avoid the opportunities. Advantage. He'll get into a flank. He's going to draw his sword from his back belt, and he is going to make 2 attacks with his short sword. Um, 16 will not hit, and the last attack won't hit either. He does his best, but the thing is made of stone, and he has a little short sword, so it's gonna be that. Okay, that is Nadismar. That's gonna bring us to Talenta Jones. What's the plan, Rogue?
I'll try to close distance with the closest one if I can.
Okay. So your 30 feet reduced to 15 will get you here. If you'd like to bonus action dash, you could get into a melee.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, let's
you
do
get
that.
into a melee. Excellent. You get into the melee with the one engaged with a couple of people.
Got it.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Make your attacks.
I'll do the short sword +1. I'll be dual wielding the short sword +1 and the dagger.
Sure. Yeah. 4 knights ahead, Lonnie.
Can I dual wield 2 short swords?
Yeah, they're 2 light weapons. Yeah.
Oh, it has to be a dagger. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, it's the Nick property. Or does it short sword have Nick? What does short sword have?
Short sword has Vex.
Ah, okay. Yeah, gotta be dagger.
Shakayate.
Oh, fuck.
Nat 20.
The man, the myth, the
Yeah.
legend. All right, roll it up. You've got sneak attack. You know what to
All right.
do.
So that will be 1d6 plus 5, which turns into 11. 11 plus another d6, correct? $17. Do I add the modifier twice?
No. You roll the entire thing as you normally would, and then you add the maximum possible roll on your dice and only dice.
Got it. Okay, so it'll be plus sorry.
No, take your time. Good.
Okay. Does 26 sound right?
It sounds like it could be. Could be right.
11, 17. Yeah, I don't think I have any other bonuses to damage. So,
Cool. 26. You show up, and such is your training that you are more experienced than most in finding that sort of crack between the plates, and you just slip your blade like right between two very vast plates of stone on its body, and drive it deep into its internals, and it screeches in pain as you like thrust and just like wrench down with that. And yeah, you've done significant damage.
Perfect.
Would you like to take your nick attack? So,
yes, I would.
I believe you have advantage due to Vex now.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Shakayate.
You should play Samurai.
You joke, but that's a possible avenue.
There needs to be a sound effect, Shikayate.
26 to hit.
That will most certainly hit. Go ahead and roll.
Uh, 6 damage on the dagger.
Oh, nice. 6 damage is pretty good. That fella is... Yeah?
I was just gonna say, Whales from the Grave on another one who's damaged within 30 feet.
Okay, sure. We'll hit the guy who's kind of right next to him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
3 necrotic.
3 damage. You, after your recent experience, you're hearing these spirits more vividly, and you recognize that these 3 points of damage are 3 separate voices of 3 people who surround you. The damage is low because they are not warriors. These are just civilians who died because of you or around you. And sort of flying forward, you hear each of their individual voices, but can't discern words yet.
Very well, and I believe... Yep, action, bonus action. I think that's it.
All right. Zarn is going to pull out his short sword, and he is going to swing around and do a flank. With you, Tally, he's going to make some short sword attacks against the big meanie. Oh, God. And it's an actual 20 on the first one.
Dawn got a natural 20?
Zarn got a natural 20.
Good,
Thanks
good
for
on
the
him.
Tally flame. And then, so, this is actually going to be very funny. So, first off, he rolls max damage. So he rolls inspired by Tally's excellent damage. Seeing Tally, like, find the perfect point, he knows what to do. He swings around to the opposite side and with not as near great effect as Tally, but still, you know, novice to it, stabs in and wrenches it free. The creature from the other side, he goes, yeah! And you're like, way to go, Zard. And then he tries to bite it and, like, pulls back and goes, and you're like, oh. It's almost cool, Zard. Oh,
Classic Zarn.
Who else but Zarn? That's going to bring us to Darwin's turn. Darwin, what's the plan?
How are the three looking?
This one is bloodied, to be sure. The other two are not bloodied.
I'm gonna. So Darwin will be like kind of looking at Bob as like, and like kind of shaking in like, you are all so expensive, and
All that gold.
Stop stabbing it!
I'm gonna
Oh, these
upcast
are
magic missile and shoot 4 missiles at the bloodied one.
Fantastic. Stop. Is that when you're like, stop running away? You're so expensive? That's very funny. Yeah.
All right, I meant, all right, it's 27 damage. Or no, sorry, 36 damage. But no, I meant it more of like they're costing me a lot of money.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You kill that one though. Your bolts fly in, supercharged more than any silly wizard could attempt. Yeah, you blast some of the rock shells off of its body, and it falls over defeated before it has any chance to retreat. Very nice, very nice. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right, well done, Darwin. Philippe, you're big as a mountain. What do you do?
We're gonna wail on the guy that's next to me.
That's fair. You have advantage because of the flank.
AC 26.
I think that'll hit. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's die 8, die 6. Oh, 5, 10. It's 12 points of damage.
Okay. 12 points of damage. Well done. He is nearing the
DC
bloody
16
range.
con save and a DC 16 dex save.
All right. He does just fine on the con, and he fails the dex. He's good at one thing, very much not the other. And he is progressing.
Yes.
All right.
And
excellent.
we're going to wail on him again because he's already down there.
Yeah, fair enough.
AC 18.
AC 18 is just shy, I'm sorry to say. Just
Okay.
shy.
Yeah, bless.
Oh, you got bless.
I forgot bless.
Hey. You'll hit with bless. You were just shy, so
Yeah,
go ahead and roll damage.
That puts another 4 onto it. So
Nice princess.
okay. That's an 8 and a 6.
Good job. Good job. You feel like a little
10,
twinkly sparkle in your heart,
15.
Philippe.
That's 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Excellent. All right. It is
And-
most certainly bloodied.
For a move action,
Yep.
I'm going to actually slide kind of catty corner, so I'm standing next to Darwin or next to Katash and Mar.
God, you want to just like step forward like that?
Yep.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you
just
step
want to
over.
put both of them inside of my. I have multiple things to fuck with you if you actually do hit my friends.
Got it. Great. Love it. Yeah, you put your boot up on your slain foe, and yeah, get close and prepare to defend. Absolutely. That'll bring us to Selena Dewdrop, who is wielding a sword. What would you like to do, Selena?
Yeah. I would like to attack with the long sword. Yeah.
God,
Twice.
I want you to know that the reviews, we've tested it with with people to see if they like it, and they do. They like to hand it up.
Yeah,
We did
it's
test groups and everything.
different. Can I maneuver into a flank first?
You can. You already have advantage though. It's got the very fire going. So
Okay, great. All right, I'll stay where I'm at then. That's fine.
cool. Oh, you're already in a flank anyway, so many good things.
Perfect. 24 to hit.
24 will hit. Roll some damage.
Great. Max damage for 15 total.
Ooh, 15 total. All right. He is pretty hurt. He's not bloody, but he is pretty hurt.
Okay, I'll attack again.
Okay.
27 to hit.
I think that'll hit.
And we'll throw a smite onto this.
Oh, sure.
For 21 points of damage.
Now he's bloodied. He's pretty bloody. Well done.
Great. And can I have Smokey come in and attack too?
Sure. Smokey is done licking her paws, and she runs in. And is very, very fast. And we'll get into a nice little flank with Katash. Go ahead and make some attacks.
Great. Okay.
Well, I mean, already has advantage, but whatever. What?
The first one, oh, that's going to be a natural one.
Oh.
Oh no! I'd like you to roll any even-sided dice to see if she accidentally goes after Philippe or you.
Oh no, it's a 3.
All right, odds is Philippe. She runs in and she kind of nips at Philippe's leg affectionately, but she's a giant panther, so it hurts. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oops. Okay.
She bites your toe while you're sleeping. It's not great.
Oh, it's I rolled a 1 on the die for 5 points of damage. So it's
Got
not
it. So it's a very affectionate bite, Philippe. It draws blood, but it's affectionate.
We've got another attack, so we'll try again.
All right, go for it.
19 to hit. This
19 just hits, yeah.
great. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. Good job. He's super duper duper hurt. Nice, Sarah. Okay. Is there anything else?
Can I have Smokey disengage and move away, or did she use all her speed already?
She's done a little 20, so she's done 40 feet so far.
Okay, she's got 50, so she could move like 10 feet
Yeah.
away. That'd be great.
Sure. And she'll move over here and start licking all of the guano and shit off of her paws.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah, that's gross, but that's animals. Animals are kind of gross sometimes. Yeah, you're like, you're so cute. And then you just think that's what the fuck? The creature is going to disengage and is going to go straight fucking down into the earth and leave. It is tremendously hurt, and its buddies are all dead, and it doesn't want to die. It was just trying to get some dinner. That will be the combat.
Does it
Darwin,
start
you're
a
gonna make it out
reaction?
with 2. It isn't technically leaving
Okay.
the combat space, and it disengaged.
Yeah,
so,
it disengaged, which is the main
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, so you obscure yourself visibly while still within combat space. That isn't an opportunity attack. It would be equivalent of it casting invisibility on itself. But
Okay.
either way, it disengaged. So yeah, he goes straight down in the earth and leaves. And after a couple of seconds of waiting, they do not come back to try and fight you guys because they barely laid a scratch on you. Why don't we take our break? When we come back, Darwin will have been through into his presumed
Grieving period.
autopsy of the enemy. Yes, combat has been completed. I'm going to hand her off to you, Darwin. What would you like to do in your?
I'm just harvesting. Gonna check out these creatures. Are they aberrations or like monstrosities?
Why don't you make me a nature check? Actually, hold a thought. I'm gonna have an Arcana check instead. Actually, for this one,
What?
because these are magical creatures.
May I give him the help action?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're proficient in Arcana, right?
Super.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, glad. Well, thank you for the advantage. 23.
Excellent. With a 23, yeah, you're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get a ton here. So this is an elemental. This is an earth element. At the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it seemed to be able to like move through the earth like it does, and it consumes earth and so on. You would probably be, as you're slicing it open, you'd probably be very interested by its internals. Works very, very differently. And I'm going to make you a little list of everything you get out of this thing. There's only one thing you don't get that was a little bit higher on the diffiulty list.
That counts as a failure. Like, could I add my?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll let you throw it on there.
I'll add +5 to that.
Okay. Bringing it to like a 28, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So yeah, you get in there and you get into its organs, and you find this incredibly delicate organ within itself that you think is it's in its quote unquote brain, and you think that this is the lobe that allows it tremor sense. It's its tremor sense lobe.
Oh.
And you like cut it and accidentally like break the very, very thin mesh on the outside. It can still leak, but flash of genius. You like quickly you're like, Katosh, vial, and Katosh is there, scalpel, vial. And you quickly like get a vial inside, and you're able to like isolate the break. And in the end, you kind of realize like that was the major piece of extraction anyway, and you're able to like tie it off and put the solid mass inside. And though it leaked a little bit, you are going to get the entire organ. This is a Zorn olfactory bulb, is what it's called. And so you have successfully extracted all of the valuable parts.
And I get 2 of those from the 2 courses.
Yes, that'll be from both corpses. So I'm going to post what you get, and this is basically going to be ×2 for everything.
Right.
All right. Just give me a minute to fix that up, and we're good to go. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. While I'm prepping that, does anybody else have anything they'd like to do in the cave?
I guess we're traveling all the. I guess I'm going to examine those crystals.
Absolutely.
Can I go with the
Okay.
crystals too? I'll go with Nero.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys go together. No problem. Almost there. With Darwin stuff, I'm just going to get it out of the way. Sweet. How is it too many characters? Okay, we're almost there. There's a lot of characters, a lot of stuff coming in. This thing. Okay, that should be everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's ×2 to everything. Okay, you two make your way over to the crystals, and they're like just very fine crystals. You guys could make a nature check if you want to determine anything extra special about these crystals, Nero and Selena.
Can
You
I
can
try
either
roll?
both roll or one of you at advantage. It's your choice.
What would we roll?
Nature. If you're proficient with Mason's tools, I'll give you advantage. I get the sense that neither of you are Masons.
No. I have a +1 nature.
Because if you were Masons, Selena wouldn't be rich and Nero wouldn't be poor.
Hey, I'm upwardly mobile.
That is true. You are upwardly mobile. It's true. Selena's been slumming it.
I got a 16.
Nice. Yeah, that's a success.
And I have a. Never mind, 1, 2.
One. Nero, you only know about gems in the sense of like what fits best in like that they're the best thing to take in a robbery.
Yeah.
Because they're usually high value, lightweight items. Whereas Selena, you're very used to receiving gifts of a gemstone sort of nature, and would know that these are only quartz. They're just like regular quartz. You guys could take from this wall, if you want to spend some time, mining it out. It wouldn't take forever, but it wouldn't be immediate. 40 fist-sized crystals, Nero fist, not Selena fist. 40 fist-sized crystals worth 10 gold pieces each, coming up to a total of 400 gold. It would probably take about an hour of chipping these things out of the wall, though.
Yeah. I have a crowbar. Maybe I could just try chipping that with that.
Yeah, you could just start smacking away at the wall, yeah.
And when that hour's up, I'll toss 2 of them over to Bob and Dylan.
Thanks, appreciate it, boss. It's no pickaxe, so it's a little bit of a rough taking, but it'll still work.
I'll take some crystals too. Just like 10 gold worth, nothing crazy.
Yeah, so you have this nice, like, fist size. Actually, for you, probably a 2-hand sized, big ass quartz crystal for 10 gold. Fruits of the earth. So that means for you, Nero, you can add
37.
37, 10 gold each. And at that point, Darwin should be done with his heart extraction, and you guys should be done with your corpse extraction. The rest of you have probably left the very smelly cavern. If you had a little bit of stealth, the rest of you could have taken a minute to wash your boots in the underground river. Got some of that gunk off, yeah. What's next for the party?
Mar, do you remember what was down that way?
Which way? North or south?
Both.
Both. I know that there was the river here where we are currently washing our boots. I don't know what lies.
I cast
east or west.
prestidigitation on everyone.
Sure, yeah. You're mining right now.
Oh yeah, never mind.
So you finish mining, you come over, everyone's done. You can snap your fingers and clean your own boots. So okay. He says, I haven't explored the river. Current seems to run west. As for my other investigations past the Ropers, it was an extensive cave system north and east, maybe south. It was expansive. I didn't do a thorough scout.
Maybe we should head that way then.
You want to smash the rope? Want to bonk the ropers?
Yeah, who's it? The alchemist said that there was some points of interest up beyond that, so. Or we go try to talk to the crazy mage.
The crazy mage. Sorry. As a note, if you guys wanted to skip the roper, you guys did note what would we call this? I guess like a sort of like river cave entrance that you guys passed previously that would allow you to bypass the ropers. So you guys could, if you wanted to, bypass the ropers if you took the river.
Do we think we can't take the ropers?
Or yeah, you can take the ropers in combats if you wish. I just wanted to provide the insight.
I think it's more
Thank you.
that they're just annoying and might eat resources.
Yeah, whatever you guys like to do.
You want to sleep for the night somewhere?
No,
Here?
no problem. Darwin, Hero, you could take the ropers. We got your back.
Darwin and Nero,
Mhm.
it may not look it too much, but this little way here is. Oh, never mind. Those are stalagmites. Yeah, those are supposed to be stalagmites. I thought that might have been fungus you would have gathered, but not
Okay.
quite. So you guys are still trying to accumulate the right amount of fungus. So, it's up to you guys. Do you want to take the river west to bypass the ropers, or do you want to confront the ropers to gain access to the western caves?
Are there more mushrooms in with the ropers?
You recall, yes, that there was a high ceiling, and yes, there was fungus in that cave.
Let's just go clear out some caves.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys backtrack a bit. You make your way over right. There is good news, however. You know what you're in for. So that leaves open the possibility of an ambush, if you wish. Would you guys like to attempt to sneak up on the ropers?
Yes.
Selena's always down for an ambush.
Stealth. Here we go.
May I give myself guidance on this stealth?
Yes, you may. Whatever anyone wants to put on this, they may. You guys are aware of what you're getting yourselves into, so yeah, you can make any prep you like.
You guys go ahead. I'll
Yeah.
wait back here.
Good call.
I'm back with Philippe.
Not horrible.
This is not going to last, I promise you. But our drow friend rolled another 29.
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
so-
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
I haven't rolled. Oh my god! And then
And the bugbears?
Zarn rolls a nat 20 on his stealth roll.
Yes!
For 24. How did our bugbears do? Let's check out the bugbears. 3 is... Oh, they did worse. 5 and 14. Who else has got stealth for me?
17.
Selena? Sorry, yeah, I'll just come around. Selena, what'd you get?
Lena got 16 and Smokey got 18.
Excellent. What'd you get, Nero?
17.
17. Excellent. Katosh.
Not so hot. 13.
Okay. Tally.
29.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the drow
Literally.
looks over at you and he's like, all right.
Did you say he just rolled a 29? It wasn't a nat 20?
No, it was not a nat 20. It's a 20.
Okay. Mine neither.
But you guys rolled the exact same ridiculous roll. He's like, he obviously doesn't say anything, but there's just like a respect. Darwin and Philippe are not engaging with this fight.
We're having a
We're
rousing
gonna
round of Go Fish.
we'll catch up once the engagement is started, but we're gonna clang our way there. So
Got it. I understand. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you two out of the ambush then, and in at the mouth of the previous cavern. So we'll put you guys like here, ready to charge. Narazmar only moves forward unless you like give the okay, Philippe. He seems, by whatever code he respects, he seems to take it very seriously. Like, we'll stick with you no matter what. So you give him go, we'll go.
yeah. If they're gonna go shooty shoot, because they'll be stuck to the ceiling somewhere. So if you've got firepower to lend, by all means.
Very well, I will. He'll go forward. Good news! The group average is not by much, but does beat the passive perceptions of the ropers. I have a feeling the 29 and the 29 had something to do with it. So well done, Tally. And those of you who rolled in the stealth pool there are going to get a nice little ambush round. So why don't we go ahead and roll stealth? Or, initiative, excuse me. Two ropers lurk among the 30-foot high cave. Okay. Oh, Mr. Ropers, I'm out to play. And then I'm just going to say that they get pointed out for you by Mar, because he already had witnessed them before. He already had succeeded that perception check. These are big fellas, so they'll be 20 feet up. I will say this, for all the faults of Wizards of the Coast, 2024's art is excellent. So here's what the Roper looks like to you guys. I like that they added a guy so that you get like the perspective on how fucking big they are too.
Oh.
Well, it's a kobold, but still.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
A lot of teeth.
It's a lot of teeth. It's exceptional. You guys have, between the Zorn and the Roper, that's a lot of teeth today.
It's like a stalagmite or something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. Initiative.
How high up are they?
They are 20 feet high. The roof is 30 feet high, and they're large creatures, so they're 20 feet. They take up 10 feet. That's the roof.
So they're on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, they're on the ceiling. Yeah.
So they're like stalactites.
Yes, they're like stalactites. Yes, that's correct.
Stalagmites.
Yeah, they're hanging from the
Stalagmites are on the ground.
You would know that.
I remember when
G and C.
Dude, I knew that.
if you play D&D it's a fun video. I remember when me and Selena went to this like cave touristy thing in Utah, and the guide asked, what are the names for the things on the ceiling of the roof?" And I might have known the answer, and Selena thought it was pretty cool. That's a true story.
No big deal. No big deal.
No big deal, guys. No big deal.
Yeah, you're nothing. Yeah, no big deal. Like big old brain on Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
Top 5 aura farm.
So, moral of the story is girls like nerd guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
No? No. Okay, I'm ready to go. If you guys ready? I gotta go. Oh no, I don't. I already did this. Okay, who rolled a 20 or above?
22.
Jobs. Who rolled a 15 or above?
16.
16. Excellent. Excellent. Again, you rolled the same initiative as the bugbears. They're like standing behind you again.
Ready, boys?
How's it going, boss? Who rolled a 10 or above? Oh,
No one?
Who rolled a 5 or above?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, Jesus. All right,
How,
gotcha.
how do you roll a 6? Your tally.
How did...
Oh, I'm easily replaceable.
Oh, Darwin and Philippe are... Where'd you get Darwin and Philippe?
I thought we were just out of this one, but I'll roll real quick. 13.
Yeah. 13, thank you. Yeah, you were in
4.
the ambush. Well, understood. How'd you do, Katosh?
3.
Oh, Katosh wins. I think somehow. Okay, here we go. Why don't we do ambushed? Okay, going down the order. Looks like Selena will be leading the ambush. Kind of makes sense in some of the weird way. Narzimar will be following up. Nero will be beside the drow. The two bugbears of the party will be...
I mean, those things can't move, right?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Find out.
Probably is the answer. They got up there somehow, right? Okay. Anyway, who's after the bugbears? Bad guys. Back there. So we'll put Zarn up next. Then we got Tau next to Zarn. And then Philippe is there, and Katosh is pulling up the rear. Katosh is always the king of the rear guard. Very important position. Nobody wants some surprises from behind. All right, let's get to it. So, starting us off at the beginning of the ambush round is Selena Dewdrop. Is she still wielding a sword?
No.
You hear a small clap from beyond the veil into the Feywilds. What would Selena like to do as you catch the ropers completely unaware?
How far away are they?
You wanted to like fly up to one. It would be 25 feet. Yeah, 25 feet. To get to the sky.
I'm going to... Could I? Oh man, well, it's all. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use enlarge. I'm going to enlarge myself.
Yeah, okay. Hell yeah. So you think really hard, and you become just like the rest of your party now. You're like all grown up.
Perfect.
You lose your ability to fly though, and you can never go back to Neverland.
Wait, do I?
No, not really. You're not being
He's not that mean.
That was a bad Peter Pan joke. Please continue.
And then I'll bonus action drink a potion, the lightning breath one.
All right, Popeye, you're ready to go. You
Yeah.
come big and you go, and you are ready. Did you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, I guess I better get out of the way. I'll
Keep in mind, you will still. It'll skip the Roper's turn on this initiative, so you will get a turn before they act again,
nice.
if that matters to you.
Yeah. Sure. I'll fly. I'll fly on like the opposite side of it if I can reach that far.
You can get to like right underneath it if you
Sure.
well. You guys see Selena grow 6 feet to 6 foot tall. Lightning starts like crackling in her chest and inside of her throat, and she just like flies right into the creature's mouth, like right at the creature's mouth. What is Smokey doing? Is she just licking her paws?
Smokey will start to. I think she's got a climb speed. Yeah, she's got a 40-foot climb speed, so I'm gonna have her like start climbing up the stalagmite.
Yeah, good job, good job. Okay, you guys see Smokey go and like move up to the side, and then she stands up on 2 feet and like pulls out a full climber's kit and like clicks on a belt and like shoots a Batman grapple up the side of the wall and starts like Adam West climbing up the side of the wall. She's got another, so she'll get right to like where the wall meets the ceiling by the end of her turn.
Okay, cool.
Sweet. Okay, Nadazamar Duet is going to. We gotta try it. Because this is what we do. He is gonna run in and he's gonna perform an experiment. It's nothing better than science.
Perfect time for it.
Yeah, science is about like chemistry. He's going to douse his bolt, or have already doused his bolt, in poison, and he's going to shoot his hand crossbow at the fucker. That will most certainly hit. He's attacking from stealth. He has advantage, no crit. But that's okay. We still got what we wanted out of this. That's going to be hot 5 piercing damage, which is not very impressive, but that's okay. That isn't what we're going for. What we're going for is this con save. And it works out. He takes out his crossbow and he shoots up at it. Crossbow sinks into it as it comes alive. And then as it's coming alive, you see some of the tentacles don't move with as as vigorously as it used to. In fact, he almost looks like a little limp, like he's got pins and needles and kind of. And he is poisoned for 1 hour by Arzamar's. He's poisoned. Cool. So that one's poisoned. And he's got 2 of them. So we'll take a disadvantage shot at the guy on the other side of the cave. He's probably going to miss, but we'll give it a shot. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Yeah, he misses. Thought he would. Okay. But that's perfectly fine. We're gonna call her there. Nero, you are up, sir. What would you like to do?
Okay. That's something I've been wanting to try, but now it's the perfect time for it. I'm gonna spend a couple of sorcery points to quicken the spell.
Okay.
First off, Mind Sliver, 16 intelligence save. The
All right,
one
yep.
that Selena is not attacking.
All right, so you're running into the cave to get line of sight?
Yeah, to get enough view of the one that yeah, sure. Yeah, try to get that one.
So 25 feet. We could call it 20 feet. Still be able to get good sight.
Yeah, 20
20
feet.
feet in, you can look at the poisoned one and intelligence save?
Yeah, the one Selena's not trying to engage. Yeah, 16 intelligence.
16 intelligence, understood. That's a failure.
Excellent. Okay. First off, it'll take six psychic damage.
6 psychic damage, understood.
And for the full action, I will try casting Vortex Warp on it.
Okay, was that a con save?
A con save is 16, and I'm trying to teleport it down from the ceiling down to the ground.
God.
And minus 1d4.
It rolls a 21 on the saving throw. I'm sorry to say. This thing seems to... I mean, it ain't no Philippe Gaston, but it's got some constitution about it.
Fucking con saves.
Okay, is there anything else?
Now I'll
Good
run
bet.
back
Good
behind
try.
the thing.
Alright, you got 10 more feet. You can... why don't we put you back 5 so you're not clogging the doorway for anybody?
Sure.
Cool. Alright, your bodyguards. They're gonna come rushing in. Or these bodyguards anyway.
Do they have any ranged weapons?
No.
I'd tell them to stand back.
Let me check. Yeah, they do. They have hammers. They're big hammer guys. They love their hammers.
And their reach is longer.
Their reach is a bit longer. That's true. They're just gonna dash. They're gonna just get nice and deep into the cave and right underneath the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
25, 30, and... Sure, yep. He gets underneath the bad guy. We skip the bad guy's turn, but they do now have their reactions. Darwin, you are not part of the ambush round, I'm sorry to say. Sharn is gonna charge in. He'll do...
Sorry, I didn't get any surprise round. Would I have been a part of that at all?
We're getting to you. You're at the end of the initiative order.
Oh,
You
sorry.
rolled
I
like a
didn't
3,
realize. Yeah, I just didn't realize what you meant by the reactions. My bad.
It's all good. Yeah, their turn has to pass for them to be able to access their reactions. So he's gonna run in. Zarn's gonna go, "Hey, fiend!" And shoot. He is attacking from stealth. That will not hit. Try again. That will also not work. The AC is pretty big on these guys. We'll say he crisscrossed in front of you there to keep the way open. Talenta Jones, you are up, sir.
Okay.
Smokey has climbed the wall. Smokey's not actually flying. Smokey's flying.
Got it. Yeah, I reckon I would get to a point where I could see. I would imagine the outlines of all that rock just kind of go straight up until it kind of turns into a cave.
Yeah, so you can use your 30 feet to get under where Smokey's climbed to the ceiling and get a decent line of sight on both.
Got it. And someone's within 5 feet of that one, correct?
That is Selena, yep.
Perfect. Do I get the sense these things can fall?
You could certainly try. You have no reason to suspect they cannot. You don't expect they grew from the ceiling and have been there their whole lives. I mean, they could have. You don't know anything about these creatures.
Got it.
You can, if you want to learn as much as you can about these creatures, I'll let you do a free sort of knowledge check. Make me a nature check. Or actually, this one's gonna be Arcana. I want you to make an Arcana check.
That's beautiful sound to my ears.
Oh, okay, good. Just because of what they are.
26.
Where did Tally gain this exceptional expertise of Arcana? Is it something from the ghosts? Is it actual education?
Let me tell you. I want to say. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so it is a part of the class, but I think. So you know how I can pick from skills and tool proficiencies, like whatever?
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be the skills of the dead. I think as Tally progresses in this this path he's on, I think some of those skills become permanent or enhanced knowledge in the form of expertise.
Okay.
So it could be some long dead adventurer that, hunted these things for their skin or something. I don't know.
Okay, I've got one for you. Maybe it started as dreams, and then sort of bled into reality, whatever it was. There was this familiar feminine voice around middle age. Unlike many of the voices around you, in fact, probably solitarily to all of the voices that you've heard and spirits you've had around you, this is the one voice that hasn't been enraged by you. It hasn't, whatever's keeping them here on this plane isn't anything that it directs at you.
Yeah.
And it's actually treated you with help. And that help, as of late, has come in the form of the skill of Arcana. That isn't necessarily to say that it's been actively speaking at you and saying so if you'll open your textbook, it's not like that.
Professor.
But almost like that subliminal, the whole joke about when someone's sleeping, you go up and whisper in their ear and you're inceptioning them.
Yeah.
Almost like these whispers that have been about the deep secrets of the Arcana have been sort of whispering to you on the edge of hearing throughout your waking hours and sleeping hours, and slowly it's been sort of saturating within you and growing into this expertise of Arcana from this one voice that seems to be reaching out to try and help you.
Cool.
And through this voice, you have learned of many things, including the dangers of the worlds beyond this one that have bled into this, and most especially the dragon below, Kyber, the evils below. And you expect the further you descend down this dungeon, the more you fall into the realm of madness and demons and evil. This is one such. This is an aberration, which is a very long, complicated name to scholars, but is more commonly known as the Roper. They are not... They're about as intelligent as the least intelligent human. They're not capable of speech, and they're camouflaging, carnivorous, aberrant creatures. They hang out in caves, disguising themselves as stalagmites, stalactites. They use their ropes to ensnare their prey and draw them into their mouths to feed. And because they're so capable in these realms, naturally they've evolved into actually very slow-moving creatures. They do have tentacles on the bottom of them that grip them to the ceiling, but they are just tentacles, so absolutely they can be knocked prone off their ceilings.
Hell yeah. I love that he probably goes through all that in his head, all this information, and then he finally gets to that point at the end, definitely. And then Yeah. So
Maybe in this
You-
moment you kind of fully consciously realize this helpful voice.
oh yeah. I'm gonna
Cool.
use the longbow of the cobra.
Nice.
And I believe I have sneak attack because Selena's within 5 feet.
Absolutely.
Perfect. All I gotta do is hit. How lucky it.
You can also. Oh, you've already.
Oh. I could also what? Damn it. That's a 12.
A 12 to hit. Unfortunately, part of their camouflage is that their skin is as hard as stone, if not more, and thus the arrow bounces off, unfortunately.
Cool. And I believe that will be my turn. Oh. Action surge.
Hey, all right. Oh, roll that first one at advantage because you guys ambushed from stealth, so you should have
Oh yeah.
been attacking from stealth regardless.
Ooh. Okay. 24.
Uh, 24. Okay, that is absolutely gonna hit. Roll some damage. You got sneak attack.
Beautiful. Whew. Yeah. Alright, so 12 off rip. I'm gonna spend one of my sneak attack die to do the trip cunning strike.
All right. So you roll. What does you roll for that?
I'll tell you right now. If the target is large or smaller, it must succeed on a DC 15 Dex saving throw or have the prone condition.
All right, Dex save.
Dex
Along with all of
response.
that knowledge, probably came the understanding that due to the fact that they hold on to the ceiling by lacing their tentacles and holding on, and their bodies are stiff and made of stone, they are not dexterous at all. And easily, you fire right near the cavern roof, hit it right in one of those tentacles, and it falls off of the roof.
Hell yeah!
How much damage was that?
I will tell you right now.
Seems like a lot. He's been rolling the whole time you were talking.
Yeah. That will be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 damage.
Okay, 26 points of damage. Excellent. It falls. Our bugbear on the bottom is going to go jump to the side, and he does jump out of the way in time, which is awesome. Hey, Selena, make me a dex save as it's falling on top of you. You're muted if you're talking, just so you know.
14.
14. Yeah, sure. We'll say that's fine. You hear like the rocks all moving and you buzz out of the way. I'm actually going to have both of you fall back a little bit as opposed to get free movement forward. And it falls off the ceiling. He's going to land on the ground. He has no immunity to the prone condition, so he is going to land prone. He is going to take an additional 5 bludgeoning damage from the fall. Well done, Mr. Jones.
Cool. It only took 20 minutes.
Nah, dog, that was sick.
Well done, well done, well done.
I kind of
Is
look
there-
at the other guy. Whatever his name is.
Mark. Call Mark.
Mm.
Yeah, he shot the other guy and poisoned him, and he thought he did a pretty good job, and he hears... He turns around and goes... He just kind of like pays you like a... Okay.
Game,
One tally.
recognized game.
1 tally, 0 mar.
I cannot wait for this rivalry to evolve.
So yeah, this friendly... He kind of looks at you like he understands what the bar is now. He nods. Okay, that's gonna bring us to Philippe, your weight back, so that would be that. I'll tell you to what. At the very least, let's say you held your actions, so that at the very least you can get some movement up towards the front. So when you do get your turn, you're not starting all the fucking way back there. But Katosh, you'd be so kind to end us off our ambush round. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I will step into the cavern and cast sleep on the one that is on the roof.
Okay.
That
Mar's like, damn it, man! I was gonna do some cool shit.
So,
I
The
I
bar's
want this to
pretty
work.
high.
I'm bringing him closer.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Watch
I
out
love-
below!
I
no,
want
I'm
this to
giving
work.
shit.
Yeah, wisdom save.
He does roll a modified 20.
No problem.
Unfortunately.
No worries.
Sorry to say, sorry.
No worries. Second thing,
Yeah.
would you say I could just telekinetic shove him down? It's fair if not. He still makes a
No, I
save
think
with
that
that.
I think that's absolutely. I can think of no reason why the answer would be no. Absolutely, let's give it a shot.
Cool.
Strength
Yeah,
save, right?
correct.
All right. 16.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
Oh,
No worries, that's okay.
it
That's
was
okay.
a close. It was close. You ring him like a bell up there, though. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
but he's
definitely
holding on
pissed
for-
off.
he's holding on for his little things for dear life, but he's hanging on.
No worries.
All right. Good job,
Is
Tosh.
that the poisoned one?
Yes.
That
Is
is
that
the poison
disadvantage?
one. That is
Yeah, he has
Oh,
disadvantage.
poison. Poison is for ability checks and attack rolls, not saving throws.
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that for Nero's thing. Yeah. Okay.
No worries.
Top of the order. You come in, Selena. You're up to bat. Your enemy is prone and on the floor.
Attack!
Selena comes down like a meteorite. Go ahead, make an attack roll. You have advantage.
Oh, I do? Cool.
Yeah, it's prone. Tally made it
Oh,
prone.
yeah, amazing. That's right. Okay, cool. 27 to hit.
I think that'll hit. Roll some damage.
Mm.
What did you get?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, no worries.
Um, 25 points of damage.
25.
I will.
Excellent. Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna attack again.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
18 does not hit. I'm sorry to say.
no.
Yes, it is very strong skin, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. I will have Smokey attack as well.
All
Or
right,
does she have to-
Smokey, who's currently like Adam West on the side, sort of unhappily as she climbed all the way up here. But she will like pull the Seth Rogen from Pineapple Express and do the like jumping off of the high thing and come down off of the ceiling and attack. We're gonna say though it was like a cool kitty cat jump attack.
Cool.
And go for it.
All right. Um, 99 is 18. So that misses. But she's got another attack.
All right.
18 plus 9. 27, right? 27 to hit.
I think that'll hit. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Excellent. All right. It's bloody. You guys have put this thing through the ringer. Absolutely.
Great.
Okay. Is there anything else from Selena and Smokey?
Yeah, I forgot about my enlarged damage.
All right, why don't you toss it on there then?
2 more points of damage.
Good God. All right.
That's all. That's my turn.
Excellent. All right, that's going to bring us to Narzamar's turn. Who apparently now has to he's in the Olympics all of a sudden. I didn't know this was an Olympic event. All right, let's give it a shot. He's going to run over here, and he's going to use, again, his drow powers to make himself levitate 20 feet into the air. He's going to pull a Selena Dewdrop and fly right into its mouth. Don't try this at home, kids. So he will levitate.
Don't try this anywhere.
Don't ever try it, period, yeah. And he's going to just take 2 attacks with his short sword. They both miss. Moving on. Nero, what would you like to do, sir?
Yeah, okay, let's try some. Okay, let's try something. Let's try something else. I'm going to use 2 more sorcery points to quicken the spell again. First up, Mind Sliver again.
Oh, we're going to try again?
Yeah, I'm going to try something like this again. DC
fails.
Intelligence check.
Yeah,
16.
fails intelligence.
Okay. That's 10 points of psychic damage. Nice.
Very nice.
And I'm gonna try the this again. Okay, fine. I'm gonna try it again. Why not? Vortex warp and try to bring it down here again. DC
right.
16 con minus 1d4.
Minus 1d4. Uh, 14.
Yes, it fails.
Yeah, good job, good job. You were lucky on the other one. Where would you like to place him?
I'm going to place him. Okay, let me see where we are. I'm going to place him right down there in front of that entrance to the opposing cavern.
Right there?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like,
all right.
He's always, and I looked at Bugbears. He's all yours, boys.
Ooh! Hell yeah. So you guys just see, it's about time we flavored this vortex form. You guys see all of the shadows from the stalactites, sort of reach down like clawed fingers and like grab the roper and like pull it into the shadows of the roof. And then the shadows from the cave just like spit it out. And it sort of like bumbles out to where it has now appeared.
I imagine it's his own shadow pulling him down. Up.
Yeah, it's shadow. The first thing that appears is like its shadow, like almost like explodes from itself, like as opposed to an implosion. Just sort of emerges outward, and then the roper appears up and out of its own shadow.
Exactly, and I'm gonna move back 30 feet out of its range.
All right. Okay, you move back. We're gonna put you back 25 feet because you got to run through some people. Okay.
And I look at Fleep. He's all yours.
Very nice. Bugbear time. This one's going to run in over here. This guy is in opportunity range. This guy's going to start here. He is going to reach out with his big old bugbear hands. He's going to try and grab onto it, hold it in place for all of you to attack it with. That's a natural 20!
Yes!
From the bugbear. Yeah, he comes in. That's going to be it's going to be 22 points of bludgeoning damage. He punches it right in its ugly eye. It goes, and he grabs it by like where the ropes basically begin, and it's just going to hold it in place. And because he has the abduct ability, that's concerning. He is going to step back 5 feet and just drag it over to here. and just kind of like leave him ready to go for anyone who wants to fuck with it. And then he's gonna pull out a hammer with his other long hand and go and take the advantage. As he's got it grappled. That's gonna be a 23 a hit. That's excellent.
Damn. Good job, Dylan.
Six, 8. It's gonna be 10 total bludgeoning damage to the bad guys who gets a hammer in the face.
It's like
All
it's been
right.
poisoned, teleported, grappled. Like it's not
It's having
doing
a-
well.
It isn't even yet totally sure what's going on here.
It's not taking a turn yet.
This guy's gonna take his attack. He's got the advantage. That's gonna be 21 to hit, so that will hit. 4 with his light hammer. That's gonna be 5. 7 is 9 points of damage. I'm gonna take another swing. That one will miss though. It's got really hard skin. All right, it's Roper time. Roper is going to pull itself back up to stand up. And it's going to try and bite the bugbear's head off. You fucked up. You got too close to me, bro. Now I'm going to eat you. Grapple. Damage. Actually, you know what? It's going to make its tentacle attacks against the bugbear and then Selena first, because we get advantage if we've got grapple. So let's try that first. We'll start with the bugbear. Actually, no, we're going to get Selena. Selena knocks some sense into it. Give it Selena. Ooh, that's probably not going to hit with a 14.
No, it doesn't.
No. And then roll the same thing against the bugbear. That will work. Now that he's got advantage, he's going to take a bite out of the bugbear.
I'll ward the bite.
Alright, warding the bite. That's only going to be 12. That does not hit our bugbear warrior.
Yes.
It's going to make one last bite attempt against our bugbear friend here. That is absolutely going to hit with a 26.
Hey, Ryan, am I
Yeah.
within 6? I think it's 60 feet. Hold on a second.
Do you need to be able to see the target? That's going to be the key.
I just need to see the bugbear.
You can't see.
Okay.
You
That's
know
fine.
what? Actually, I think you can. There he is, right there. Yeah, you can see him.
12
Uh,
temporary HP.
When another creature you can see within 60 feet of you is hit by an attack, I'm going to expend a runic bubble and make the roper roll to hit again.
All right. He rolls to hit again. He gets the same advantage. I believe that's.
Re-roll the die 20 and then use the new roll.
God. So reroll means yeah. Okay. So that's still gonna hit. A good try, but it's still gonna hit with a 23.
12 temporary HP to the bugbear.
That will be helpful in this coming moment.
Is anyone else bloodied for the
Nope.
record? Or hurt? Didn't think so.
I think it might be the bugbear, depending on how many
Yeah.
hit points it has.
Yeah, I plan to heal him on my turn.
Gonna be 28 points of damage to our bugbear friend.
Wow.
Yeah, it is not good. But thanks to the temporary hit points, our bugbear friend is not bloody yet. Close, but not yet. The thing bites down on him and does bite into his flesh. The bugbear roars in defiance, but the sort of luminous quarry light. I'll say that you guys kind of see in this moment when he's getting chomped on, Katosh's his sort of like white ethereal quarry spirit is like they're kind of helping as best it can hold the mouth open to protect the bug bat. We gotta make that quarry a little more visible in this game, I think. Anyway, that is all that Roper can do. He's smart enough to know that if he moves out of the way, he's going to get a lot of hurt, so he's going to stay where he is. This one, however... Oh, yeah, he got fucking teleported.
Yeah.
He's going to try and grapple his captor, which is the bugbear. That is going to 13. That's going to just miss the bugbear. You'll try again. Why not? That one will definitely hit with a. My math is not working. 23. So he is grappled. The serrated tentacles poison him, and then he's going to reel him in right up to the Roper. You grapple me, I grapple you. And then he's going to try and bite him. First attack is a 26. Second bite is an actual 20. Oh boy. That is going to be 30 points of damage. Our bugbear friend is tremendously hurt. He's still alive. He's fighting resiliently against the Roper, but he is tremendously hurt. It would not take much to knock him over at this point. The other bugbear turns around and goes, "Dylan, no!" And that is going to be that's going to be Darwin's turn. Darwin, you're up. What's the plan, my friend?
I'm gonna move enter the room and take in the two enemies. How do they look?
Not good, actually. Not good. They're both bloodied. The one that is surrounded by Selena and Smokey is the most hurt of the two, by a bit.
I'm just gonna send 3 missiles into the one closest to me, directly in front of me, that just crit on the bugbear.
So I made a slight mistake there. That crit's not going to go through because Mar had poisoned him, and I forgot to account for the disadvantage. So he does end up actually missing that second attack, which probably would have killed him if it went through. I forgot to roll it, but anyway. So second attack didn't go through.
Merciful sir.
I'm just trying to play by the rules. All right, Darwin. Yeah, go right ahead. Blast away.
That'll be 30 points of damage.
That is no small amount of damage, sir. 30 points of damage. He is now it is the Roper who is maybe one good punch away from not being a Roper any longer. Well done. Is there anything else?
That's it.
We also never talked about it, but I think it's going to go without saying that you collected Bob's parts. I'm sure it's flavor, but whatever. So you got him, or whatever you want to repair him. That'll bring us to Czar, who goes, "Why is everyone always in melee with me?" And he is going to... He's got that stalagmite in the way. He'll absorb the opportunity attack quite heroically. The thing turns around to try and bite him. It does hit, but Zarn is immune to piercing damage. So he's just going to push through Tally, make his way around to that flank over there, and he's going to just jump on the back of the Roper and go, "Ah!" with his short sword. Short sword hits.
Nice.
Yeah, Zarn. Zarn does a whopping fucking 3 points of damage.
Some's better than none.
And then he's going to try and bite it.
Where
And he hurt, and he
rats roll-
cracks a tooth again. He goes, oh! Whack. And that's going to be that for Zarn. Talenta Jones, you're up to bat, my friend. What's the plan?
Okay.
Okay.
Could I please? I want to spend a charge on the bow, so I'm going to use bonus action steady aim, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn my one attack into acid arrow. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Are you aiming for the guy who just mauled that bugbear almost to death, or the one still in this fight?
The one that almost mauled that bugbear to death.
Got it.
Shuyakara.
Wow.
Thraskirara.
Dude, you need to go back and play a wizard again and make all these sounds your components for your various spells.
Yeah, for real.
I should also try doing that. But I feel like he just moves through Nero's like blood almost, you know?
Yeah, that's it. You're a sorcerer.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit right.
Perfect.
Next campaign, I vote for next campaign. Brandon is wizard again.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Fuck, I lost that thing for most acid arrow. Alright.
No worries.
Fuck, where did you send that? Facebook?
Zoom.
Zoom. Ah, yes, thank
Zoom.
Zoom. Those commercials.
Those commercials, man.
Okay. Target takes 44 acid.
And 2d4 at the end of its next turn.
Wow! I rolled a 2 on every single one. So that'll be 8 acid damage.
8 acid damage, understood.
Oh, I also have sneak attack, don't I? Don't I?
Yeah, I'd say you would. Normally no, but I think
Oh my
this
God.
this is unique. Yeah, it's considered an attack, so it's a specialized attack.
Hmm.
That's supposed to be acid bubbles.
No, it's the dice of heroism. So it's I guess a potion of heroism die. That'll be 14 damage, and at the end of its next turn,
No, well, you killed it. Yeah. You shoot it. You just like are like, let's give this thing a try, and you just pull back the bow, and the cobra head at the top of the bow excretes like poison or some green liquid from its fangs, and it dribbles down the front of the bow to your hand, and then you like almost grab this like almost like gooey ichor, this green acidy gooey ichor that kind of burns the tips of your fingers, and as you pull it against the bow and pull it all the way back, it forms into this like solidified bolt of acid, and you loose it off, and then when it hits the back of it, it just flattens into this spray of acid across the back of it, and just like a little bit like a splash like over the top of its point, and like across its eye and its head, it melts through the stone, and then it like falls to the ground, and a death rattle as the ropes kind of swing around like in the thing, and then it eventually just kind of
Oh, dude, the thing.
True.
Yeah, when that thing was dying, the fucking. Ooh.
His fucking arms are going around. You're like, that was a fucked movie. They haven't made anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
What's the
Uh,
thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's toast. That guy's toast.
He kind of looks at his bow. All right.
These Valinor chicks know what they're doing. These elves, you know. All
Maybe
right.
they're not so bad.
Maybe they're not so bad. That will then bring us to the long-awaited Philippe Gaston. Philippe, it's time.
Well, let's move in.
10, 15, 20, 30. You know what? You're gonna have a super cool move where, beyond all ability to comprehend, you move through all of your ally spaces just fine to get to the bad guy.
Okay, well, let's play whack-a-mole then.
Alright.
AC 25.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 7.
7 points of damage.
Yep, and AC 26.
That'll hit.
For 9.
9. Excellent. Yeah.
9.
9. Philippe just puts the shield forward, not in like a smashing all of you down kind of way, but is able to kind of, like when Captain America's like running through and like knocking the things over and bouncing off walls, sort of moves through all of you up to the bad guy, jumps through the air, and drives his axe into the creature twice. It is still hanging on to life. One more good blow will probably put it through. Katosh,
Action
it's your
surge.
turn. Oh. Okay.
Perfect.
I've got it. I
Katosh,
might
what do
as well use it.
I am here.
And we'll use that because I am not living with. I rolled a 4. That's better. AC 26.
That'll hit. You can roll damage. Don't think you need to, but go ahead.
11.
How would you like to slay the roper, sir?
Just bury the axe head like right into the maw, giving him a roper sized Joker smile.
Ooh, all right, I got you. So we'll say like you come in with those first 2 slashes. The first one you hit the back of the outside of it. Second one you make it right into the mouth and slash it, and then it's one roper arm like grabs around your arm, and you just action surge, flip the axe, and just like tear against the leverage and like let it pull you basically, and your axe hooks on the inner cheek, like fish hooks it, and you just rip the outside of its mouth open, and the side of its head just kind of flops half sideways and goes. As its head's like flailing off the top of it, it falls dead, bleeding, and gross to the ground. Excellent.
I go check on Dylan. You okay?
Dylan! Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I was gonna say I was about to give him a cure wounds on my turn. So
Dylan's like, I wasn't done yet.
there will be more where that came from. And I just like touch him on the shoulder.
Alright, give some healies.
11 HP.
He'll happily take that alone. Thank you. Thank you. Fuck, that hurt. That thing's got a bite to it. If I ever try and stick my head in that thing's mouth again, punch me in the face.
Sure.
Okay.
It'll probably hurt my hand.
No, it's okay. Please do it. Please punch me in the face.
Okay.
Because you know what? I think we're gonna just like hold the bad guys in place for you guys going forward. I'm getting the sense that is probably where we might best serve. Incredible. Incredible. Battle is won, and the western section of the caverns of this level are open to you. Never gonna have to worry about it again.
No.
Yeah, Darwin, you going after those parts?
Am I muted? No.
What was that? Sorry?
Oh, I didn't know if I was muted or not. Nah, I'm good skipping these guys.
Really?
Okay.
Guy?
Well, actually, no, they're aberrations, right? They're rare. Yeah, I'll try.
All right, maybe an Arcana check.
Give you the help again, if
Excellent,
that's
yeah.
allowed.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, these are aberrations. Yeah, Arcana, go for it.
Yeah, 28.
28. Yes. You are gonna grab everything off of these guys. You're gonna get 2 of everything again. I will post it. Well done. Amazing.
Hey, Mar, how's the view up there?
He's like sitting up there like Magneto, like just floating in the air.
God, he looks cool doing that.
He goes, well, I'm learning that got some competition to keep up with, it seems.
Seems like it. And I just like pat Dylan on the back for like being able to grapple that damn thing.
Hey, that's according to 2024, that's what we were meant to do.
Fuck yeah.
They'll form up. At this point, the bugbears well know their place in the party, which is maybe not on the front line, maybe like up front support kind of situation, perhaps. And Mar is happy to see that he has some competition about him, and with that, there's plenty more dungeon yet to explore, especially upon this level. But I think it's getting to be that time. So why don't we call the session there?